What is up? Oh yes, guys, it is time. It's time. NXT, AEW. It is about that time. The final AEW before WrestleMania. The final NXT before WrestleMania. Let's find out. If you guys can hear me, let me know. Let me see you. If you guys can see me, let me see you.
Here tonight, Tony Schiavone, along with the American Night.
All right,
Cody,
AEW.
bringing you the play-by-play.
Wow.
And
nice miss on the high five. Billy Gunn and Billy Gunn and his son just missed a horrible high five right now. And NXT is starting out with Keith Lee, just like a rundown of his North American title run so far. So I'm going to stick with AEW for just a second. Find out what they got going on. Trevor, what's up, dude?
It's time to reveal now the other half of the brackets. As you see, Cody and Shawn Spears, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin.
Championship tournament. I wonder who's going to win that.
The other side of the bracket, we will announce tonight. Kip Sabian,
Dustin Rhodes, Lance Archer, and Colt
Cabana.
Cabana.
Will go up against Colt Cabana in the other quarterfinal
the
match.
TNT,
right side.
the new
I'm a bit shook by the fact
championship.
That my brother sits on the right side.
Yep.
Left side, strong side of the bracket. We get that thing started next week on Dynamite. TNT Championship.
Oh, yeah.
It really could
the TNT
be,
Championship.
That you will go
Natural Nightmares.
Your brother, tonight, the Natural Nightmares will make their debut on Dynamite.
Oh,
QT
my goodness.
Marshall.
Well, QT might get himself a win tonight then.
QT, they've superimposed some hair onto him there. He's looking sharp as can be. Natural Nightmares, baby.
Superimpose some hair.
With him, of course. Tonight will
Lance
be the debut
Archer tonight, yes.
Murder Hawk himself.
The Murder Hawk. What a name, dude. What a name. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
I'm well familiar with Lance. I saw what he did in Japan. Let's see what he can do here at All Elite Wrestling.
We will see Lance Archer in action for the first time. Also, the #1
Got some
contender
cool
for the
graphics
women's
on
title
AEW.
in AEW, Hikaru Shida, will be in action here tonight on TNT.
#1 ranked, also #1 social media. If you said Joe Janela's is the worst social media, Shida's the best for sure.
Best social media out there.
Velveteen Dream. Yep, Velveteen Dream's facing Bobby Fish tonight.
Main event, Cody will step in the ring. His partner will be Darby Allin, and they will face
Darby Allin.
Shawn Spears and Sammy
gonna be
Guevara.
cool.
A little preview of the tournament to crown a first ever TNT champ.
Indeed, a preview, and we need all the momentum in the world.
Think
Darby
Sammy Guevara's going to win it?
Going into the TNT championship
Trevor says
tournament.
Sammy Guevara's going to win the TNT Championship. Dude, that would be fresh.
Good luck to you tonight.
I don't know if they can resist having the brothers fight each other, though. You think they'll be able to resist that?
Kenny Omega, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, will take on Trent of Best Friends. Let's go to the ring.
All right, so it's going to be Trent versus Kenny Omega, and it's going to be Velveteen Dream versus Bobby Fish. Ooh, this is a tough choice. I'm gonna go with Velveteen. I'm gonna go with Velveteen. Velveteen and Bobby Fish. I really like Kenny Omega. I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna let Trent look like a devastating force for like 10 minutes, and they're gonna let Kenny win after that. You know what's gonna happen. Dream's got swag, yeah, dude. Can you believe he got cut from freaking Tough Enough? Shock the system. That's what they did when they cut him. Oh yeah. Holy mackerel, Bobby Fish is here. Bobby Fish, let's go. So glad to see Bobby Fish healthy. This dude has spent more time on the injured reserve than he spent on the active roster. Seems like. All right, Bobby Fish. Let's see what you got. Now this is actually a match that could go either way because you know that Undisputed Era is sitting somewhere backstage. You never know what's gonna happen there. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with this for now. I'll switch back when commercials hit, of course. Hang on, Velveteen, you're looking kind of small over here. Buff you up. There you go. There you go. Now you're looking a little better. How much fish could Bobby Fish fry? Bobby Fish could fry fish. That's a good question. All right, let's go. How you guys doing today? How's everybody doing? Uh-oh. Velveteen starting out good. Oh, going for some freaky gyrations.
Yeah, more of the mind games.
Mind games, you could call it that.
Too early for that.
Oh. Now Velveteen's trying to put the moves on him. Oh, low kick by Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish is such a proficient striker, man.
MMA background. You know what Bobby Fish does for fun? You know what his hobbies are? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai.
How much death they have that can compensate? Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, and a shot right to the face from Fish.
Ooh. Bobby Fish unloaded some ridiculous kicks at home because I got furloughed. Really? Well, I hope it's some needed rest. You know, I hope it's a good thing, man. You know, sometimes being at home can be a drag in comparison. Like if you really love your job and stuff.
You don't have to marvel at a guy who feels entitled.
But I hope it's just a good rest, man. I hope you're catching up on some of your favorite shows, getting some good food.
Cover on Fish and a kick out at one. Velveteen Dream in command thus far. Take one more look at this Velveteen Dream.
Nice clothesline, my goodness. Decapitation.
And again, Velveteen
going for a. Ooh, what was that about? Fish flips out of the suplex and now goes for a sleeper, messing up the hair of Velveteen.
Out of the submission down to his knees.
This is what Bobby Fish is here to do. He's here to teach the Velveteen Dream that Velveteen Dream isn't special. If the Velveteen Dream
cool, they got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids out here
NXT Championship
on commentary.
Like everybody else.
Oh my goodness. Destroy, surprise out of nowhere. Destroy with the RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton! Oh my goodness. Destroy, thank you so much.
It's the first smart thing Velveteen Dream has done. He's scared. He's getting out of there.
If there's truly an injury to
Destroy
the left
out of nowhere.
This is smart by Dream just to try and put himself a little bit of distance between he and Bobby Fish.
What's up, Dream? Yeah, I wonder what could have happened to the leg. Maybe it was the contact that Bobby Fish's shin made.
Thank you so much. 100 bits.
Out of the ring, and again, this time puts himself in position against Bobby Fish. Going up to the top turnbuckle and the double axe handle right between the eyes.
Oh, now you show up, Dudley?
And now the Velveteen
yes, Destroy is here.
Bobby Fish down and a back elbow.
Dudley says hi. Well, he said hi like 50 times. And no, you don't.
By the Velveteen Dream.
You get some of the bits. You get some of the bits. You don't get all the bits.
I don't know if I want to go strike for strike with Bobby Fish.
Oh, and a super kick. This strike gets the best of Bobby Fish. And now Velveteen Dream going up to the top turnbuckle. Could he be thinking about the
why you float away like that? That's scary, Dudley. Okay, you get more bits. You get more of the bits.
He's giving Bobby Fish plenty of time to get out of the ring.
And now off the top rope, the Velveteen Dream putting Bobby Fish down. But again, the left leg. Look at the left leg of Dream.
Dudley is the salted one. He might be. I don't know if that's confirmed or not.
Inside the ring. And Fish rolls back out again, very wise.
Oh my goodness, right into the barricade. Oh.
Velveteen Dream's in trouble here on USA.
Oh my goodness, dude. Ugh. Can you imagine? Like, there's not even people behind the barricade. You know how normally there are people sitting right behind it, so somebody gets slammed into it, it's got like the little bit of cushion because people's knees and stuff, and the whole front row is kind of holding the barricade up. So it's not as bad, but now there's nobody there. So it's just you on steel, and the steel is going to slide and hit you in places that it doesn't normally hit you. This is just an exercise in just how tough are you, man. This empty arena stuff is more dangerous than the full arena stuff in certain ways. All right, back over to AEW. All of the best friends are out here, and Kenny Omega
I think he wants a hug of his own. I think that's what he's calling for.
How about that?
Looks like he's winning.
Orange was going to give him the hug.
You can't see him, Gritty. It's confirmed. I don't know. I don't think it's confirmed yet. NXT want to sign Gritty? They should. Yo, Thank you for the raid.
As this train gets going,
Oh my
it's the
goodness.
inside leg.
Here's a cover.
Two
Got a
count.
that time. Wanna remind you
Kenny
that
Omega.
merchandise items were
Where's
released
Adam
today
Page? I don't know.
at AEW.com.
Not 6?
Now,
Seven.
No
It's
idea,
only
man.
to get official AEW merchandise. Get
Kenny
yours.
Omega versus Trent and all the best friends. Apparently, they're all out here.
The chief merchandise officer, she's killing it with all this
Yes,
merch.
she is, absolutely.
Going for a backbreaker here, Bret Hart style.
Got him picked up, and there you go. Backbreaker across the knee.
Put a little stank on it.
There you go. And the Trent now
Running
trying to get
backbreaker by
get to his feet.
Kenny Omega.
He is relentless.
I'm just getting started.
We mentioned that short
Those guys need to mind their own business.
Stomping again on
What's
the
up
back
with all
here,
these
and,
names, guys? You guys gotta,
oh, wow.
you gotta chill with these names, all right? I'm gonna give you guys timeouts.
And back to the
Need
attack
you
once
to,
again. As you can see, we're coming to you here.
Need you to go change your name if you want to
TNT
exist in the
Dynamite
chat,
big
guys.
scoop. Pick up and another backbreaker. How about that? Three
All right.
in a row and a cover.
Inside
So
leg
please,
again.
just
As you
go
know, the
change your
best-
name.
The best technicians in that ring, they'll find a body part.
Right.
You know, that's something Arn Anderson is always talking
It's like
about.
AEW's
Find
live
that
from a
body
warehouse.
part, you stay
They
on it,
they
you stay
changed
on it.
their
Those red lights, those green lights, keep attacking.
their
Keep
setup.
attacking.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a warehouse. Looks hardcore though. I'll give them that.
Right now, sledgehammer blow between the shoulder blades here.
Alright. All you guys are gonna have to change your names, man.
Against Kenny Omega, who is
Chris, what's up, dude?
He's relentless. I would say though, to have
Can't have people in here with offensive usernames. It's a family show.
I'm trying to do my best to not be biased.
They need a boat? The Jericho boat? Why, man?
just like
I don't know if I would like that. I like it being live. The Jericho boat was not a live show, and it was also kind of odd. I'm sure it was fun for the people there, but I like it just having an arena, man. And how would they have a boat? Like they can't have that many people gathered together. Have an empty cruise ship. No, Chris, you don't have to change your username. Only people who are naming themselves abrasive and weird things that shouldn't be seen by people under the age of like 13 or whatever.
Irish whip.
goes into the ring.
Elevation City on that backdrop.
That's their back body drop. Kenny Omega, boy, Kenny has come to fight.
Here we go. Kenny Omega, the best wrestler in the world, gonna have a 15-minute match with Trent. Yeah. Why do they always do this, man?
I'll tell you, PWI #1 on the PWI 500.
I mean, I like Trent. Don't get me wrong. It's just, man, this guy is supposed to be like the best wrestler in the world, and he's having like 15-minute matches with every single person on the roster. I guarantee if they give him a match right now against QT Marshall, it'd be like an 8-minute match or something. And it's like, dude, you gotta like build certain people up to be the best. If you're gonna say they're the best, show me. Telling me Trent is equal to like Mr. Wrestle Kingdom? I don't think so, man. April Fool's joke. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. It's an April Fool's joke. I'm not a fan of NXT and AEW anymore. April Fools. I knew it, Empire. You can't fool me.
Checks in a referee. Wow, that knee right against the jaw. You could hear that. And again, this time right on the sternum.
I think Kenny's got to kind of
go change your username if you want to continue to exist in this stream, guys.
Sure. The head of that bicep.
Mare over. Got him on the ground. There he goes to the hand once again.
Back to it.
And of course, we know all about the hand. The hand he suffered.
You got me there. We rubbed. No way. He didn't get you with that.
Against the Young Bucks.
Yeah, if he had a boxer's fracture, then I'm pretty sure he's fractured it again here. No, it looks like Trent's working both.
Wow, he is just.
Oh my goodness.
These guys are they're gonna feel this one after. Very hard-hitting contest as expected.
Yeah, the best thing.
Don't worry about it, Chris. Don't give him any attention. Don't worry about it. Just talk about wrestling, man.
Down on the floor after Kenny Omega, and he sends Omega's hand into the hard ring apron. Look at it. He just
Aubrey Edwards in perfect position to see that, check on it.
You know, we always see best friends.
Don't worry about him, Anthony. Don't give him any attention, man.
Nothing smiling about Trent in this match. He has really picked it up.
Yeah, he has. He's two of those boots right there, and still you can get.
Elijah, don't worry about it, man. Don't give him any attention, man.
And that gave Kenny a chance to move out of the way, but he was trying to drive the knee in without the knee.
Here we go. Kenny Omega still fighting Trent, by the way. All right, let's go back to NXT. This is why I didn't want to watch this match, because I knew they were going to do this. Yes, Trent is equal to the guy who won the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, the best wrestler in the world at one given time in the last, 2 years, is having a 15-minute match against some dude who's just in a gimmick tag team.
Don't take shortcuts. You get kicked in the hamstring.
What a father. Oh, knee right to the ribs. Bobby Fish and his tag team partner, Kyle O'Reilly, they've been focused on the NXT tag team titles as of late.
I'm not watching NXT, I'm watching AEW. Well, hey, have fun watching the best wrestler in the world have problems with a guy who shouldn't even remotely be in his league right now. I'm going to go back to NXT where I can believe the match that I'm seeing is actually happening.
Of the Velveteen Dream.
I think he looks more like Carol Baskin.
Oh yeah, he's starting to go after that knee of Velveteen Dream.
Oh, now Bobby
Over the
Fish
top.
is very
Beautiful. Wow. I love that
senton
senton.
right to the ribs. Here's the
Right
cover.
across the ribs of
And
Velveteen.
kick out
Velveteen
by
still finds a way
Velveteen
to kick
Dream.
out.
Velveteen Dream is in a lot of
Don't
trouble.
read it,
Getting
man.
back in it against Bobby Fish.
Just pay attention to the broadcast.
Stuck inside.
Police. Uh-oh, the police are here. Police is here. Police is here, guys. Oh my goodness, pop-up powerbomb. And Kenny Omega gets pop-up powerbombed on the outside. Are you serious right now? No. Okay. That was Trent. They have a very similar outfit right now.
But I would say this one's over.
Oh,
Stop trying to ignore it and just stop talking about it.
Bringing him back.
at least you get a ring. Okay, we're going to take another look at what just happened, fans.
My goodness.
Take a look at this again for yourself. Kenny picks him up.
Kenny pop-up powerbombed right into the pole.
And he shoved him.
All right, so is the match over now? Is it done? You're going to put him in the ring and pin him now?
First match of the night, and these two guys are kicking.
Or is he going to miraculously kick out of the most damaging move we're going to see tonight? Well, until the Murdoch. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, inside out.
Pick him up, look at this.
Fisherman. Oh, my God. Wow. And he's going to kick out. Yep. Trent kicks out. What do you know?
And a 2 count. And Trent is still
Ruden, what's up, Ruden?
A stale 2 count there.
Yeah, Ringmaster, that's my problem with this. Every week it's like this, man. Every week. Kenny Omega having problems with the next dude over. It's like, come on, man.
Thank you, young man. And,
Oh, and here comes Trent with the comeback. After getting powerbombed into a steel post and getting inside out Fisherman Ushigoroshi, now all of a sudden he's back and better than ever. Yeah, man.
Now he's got him leaning against the ropes. The shot to the midsection.
Why is there police?
Trent with the
No, I was talking about the commercial that came on.
almost like a snap drag without hooking the arm.
My back in pain? No, my back's fine.
Wow.
Where's the salted one? He was here earlier.
Stay with us. You're watching
He normally shows up like right at the start of a broadcast, somewhere like about halfway through maybe, and then at the end. He's a busy guy. He's a very busy bacon alien. He can't always be here. All right, now both shows are at commercial break. I like it. How's it going? This has been my like average life, so it's just normal. I've been doing this. The quarantine thing, to me, it's more about how it's affecting the people that I know and the people around me, because this is just what I do. Like, all I do is stream. All I do is stream, go to the grocery store, come home, stream, Photoshop, stream, edit videos, stream. That's it. That's all I do, man. So to me, it's pretty much business as usual. Is your back hurting? Acid crazy. Like I said, don't give them attention, man. You're just fueling their fire. You're going to make it worse by talking about them. So just don't talk about them. This is why I'm telling you guys, ignore it. Because what they want is attention. And if you give them attention, they're going to be like, oh, yes, somebody's paying attention to me. And then they're just going to, like, continue. So that's why I'm telling you guys, please, just talk about wrestling. Talk about the rest of this stuff. Don't let them even remotely matter.
The Velveteen Dream.
All right, we're back to it. Velveteen, he's having some problems against Bobby Fish, as he should, because Bobby Fish is incredible. And Velveteen he's nowhere near a veteran yet. He's a very talented wrestler, but he's got some years to go before he's just a ring general, you know?
Holding on to the top rope and able to evade, and now up on the shoulders again into the slate.
I used to hate John Cena. I still don't like him, but I respect him more. Hey, man, I feel like a lot of people are like that.
Now Dream able to sling him off for a moment.
I feel a lot of people. Oh, there we go. Dream Valley Driver. Bobby Fish is down. It's not even a good. Wow, that wasn't even a good cover. See what I'm talking about? There are these little like holes in his game. Like that wasn't even a cover. He just like was there. I would love to see Dudley versus my dog. Like I said, we were up. Don't talk about it. All right? Did you not just hear what I said? Don't talk about it. You're giving attention to people who just want attention. That's why they're in here. Why do you think people troll? Why do you think people do stuff like that? They just want attention. Stop talking about them. Dream wins, man. Dream wins with an incredible Dream Valley driver, but like a really weak pin at the end there. I don't know what that pin was about. He wasn't even on him. Like he didn't even touch him. It looked like he was just like there looking at him, and the ref was still counting the 3 count. Don't you have to be putting weight across the shoulders for it to be considered a pin? Yo, Big Falcon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Big Falcon bits. Dude, thank you so much.
Play hard, but you're about to get worked harder than you ever have before. Courtesy of the Dream.
Uh-oh.
So Dream takes care of.
Uh-oh. Oh, Dudley. Hey, Dudley. What's going on? No. She was kidding. No, you're not going to fight a dog. You want to fight a dog. You've always wanted to fight a dog. What? A hot dog? Ha ha ha, April Fools. What? Dudley, you know about April Fools? What? Dudley. Tink, thank you so much. Big Falcon Tank, thank you for the bits, man. Oh, you got me, man. You got me, Dudley. I didn't know you knew about April Fools. A hot dog. You better not be eating all the hot dogs. You're eating hot dogs? Give me. No, stop. Stop.
NXT universe.
Well, it's great to hear that my reputation precedes itself. I'm a business manager. I've been traveling all over the world searching for the biggest, baddest tag team to bring here to NXT. And they're right here behind you.
Dang it, Dudley.
Rinku, 6'4", 275 pounds.
These guys are
when
huge.
he hits you, you would drop like a sack of bricks. And Seraph, 6'8", 300 pounds. I dare someone to get in his face. I am begging you. I would love to see it. Together, they're induce share. Well, all 3 of us, we're a family. Bivens Enterprises.
Dude, he's got the biggest eyes.
NXT यूनिवर्स हम यहाँ आ गए हैं अब तुम्हें इतना दर्द और इतनी तकलीफें देंगे ना कि बात समझ में नहीं आएगी
It says something about Wiz Khalifa.
भाई ने सही कहा तुम सब रोगे गिड़गिड़ाओगे
Guy's got
और
an
अपनी
epic
जिंदगी
beard.
की भीख मांगोगे
Ooh.
Cruiserweights. We're waiting.
Dude, these guys look like savages.
With Bivens leading them, Rinku and Seraph are going to make a lot of noise.
You know, Dexter Lumis is Stranger Things. This guy is literally the Stranger Things wrestler. Oh, it's this guy! Yo, where has he been? It's this guy. Remember this guy? Oh my God, dude, he's here. He's back. Stranger Things is back. Remember the dude with the creepy stare that we saw like one time? I think he was in the breakout tournament, and then we just never saw him again. This dude is fresh and scary. And he sounds like Stranger Things.
Sam, I couldn't agree any more with you.
Dude, this guy is back. Dexter Lumis. This guy is Creep Factory. Dexter is like Luke Harper and Robert Roode mixed together. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe a little bit, Acid Crazy. I think you might be right. This guy, man, I think he showed up one time in the breakout tournament, and I was like, whoa, yo, this guy is Creep Factory. And then just didn't see him again for months. Who's he going to fight? The announcer? He's going to fight the ref? Jake Atlas. All right, Jake Atlas. I'm sorry, but you're about to have some problems. All right, let's get back over to AEW and see what they're doing. Trent is still fighting Kenny Omega. Oh, he just won. 19-minute match. Sorry, I underestimated how long they were gonna allow Trent to look like he can hang with the best wrestler on the planet. Do you understand what this is like? It's like if Shawn Michaels in his prime was having trouble beating like one of the Mounties. Just one of the Mounties, not both Mounties. If he was having trouble beating one of the Mounties right now. Like, that's the level that I'm seeing this stuff happening on AEW. Kenny Omega just now won his match, and they started the show. 19-minute match versus Trent. I know what people are going to say. Oh, well, it's cool. It's because it's putting over Trent. No, it's not. It's putting under the guy who should be your crown jewel. It's undervaluing your guy who should be the diamond. You're trying to make, you're telling me that you're making a diamond by putting a diamond against a piece of coal, but you're not. You're actually dirtying the diamond, and the coal is still coal after that day because nothing's happening there. Nobody's gonna remember this. Remember that one match where he wrestled Kenny Omega for 19 minutes? No, he's legitimate. No, it's not, and he's a tag team wrestler. Get him out of the tag team if you want him to be a singles wrestler. Like, I just have so many problems with this, man. This guy won at Wrestle Kingdom. The biggest title they have in New Japan, and now he's over here 19 minutes with Trent? You're telling me Trent's just as good as Okada? Get it off me, man. All right, back over to NXT before I pop a blood vessel.
Jake Atlas is going to be feeling that for a week.
Yeah.
It's as if he's in a trance, and Sam,
the rant is here. If this was Kenny Omega, yeah, everybody'd be complaining. If it was Kenny Omega versus who? Versus Kenny Omega versus Angelo Dawkins.
Look at him piece by piece, just dissecting.
And he wrestles Angelo Dawkins for 19 minutes.
Compact, powerful.
Everybody would be so heated.
Now Jake Atlas trying to fight out of this predicament. Boot right to the face, coming in strong. Oh, and now puts
Jake Atlas is
down
actually doing
for the first
some good
time in this match.
He looks like Hello Neighbor. He does kind of look like Hello Neighbor.
Up on the middle rope.
Like a young Hello Neighbor.
Oh boy, he's got his win back.
What's this? Slides out. Ooh.
Here's the thing about Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, dude. I think Dexter Lumis is Hello Neighbor, but like a young Hello Neighbor.
By Atlas at 2.
Young Hello Neighbor.
Now right back on the attack here by Dexter Lumis.
Oh my God! Remember when I talked about Jake Atlas giving up? That probably was the moment to just let the referee.
He's getting just wrenched by Jake Atlas. I don't have a picture of either of these guys. I don't have a picture of either of these guys.
Sam, how do you evaluate this type of superstar?
Here's how you evaluate this type of superstar: avoidance. You
avoid him.
Dexter Lumis.
All right, I got a picture of Dexter Lumis, guys. Here it is.
Jake Atlas is
a young blonde Hello Neighbor. Sometimes people's hair color changes with age. Nice cutter. Oh, neckbreaker. Yeah. Sorry.
And now this
Sleeping
is
neckbreaker.
Lumis on the outside.
Suicide dive. Nice stuff. Jake Atlas is not getting steamrolled. He's having a little bit of offense here.
Oh, shot to the throat.
Seeing to scrap the
And
Kenny
just
broken
when
hand.
Atlas got going,
Oh
Lewis
my
shuts
goodness.
it down. Oh, and into the
Oh,
submission.
that's done,
Into a
dude.
submission. And
He's
Atlas
tapping, he's
points taps out to Dexter Loomis.
Dexter Loomis. Let's go home, Dexter.
Here is your winner by submission.
Stranger Things. Here's your winner, Stranger Things. He choked him out. Jake Atlas was a regular at Ground Zero Pro Wrestling, which is a regular monthly live wrestling event here in San Diego. Well, it was and still will be. Yeah, back when they, in the future when everything gets back to normal. That is cool. I swear I've heard of that. Didn't you tweet about that a while ago? Hey, you remember that one match where Trent wrestled Omega to the time limit? Yep. See, Shroom Goon, you're just gonna be like the only person to ever say that. My goodness, Paul Rudd is here. You have the Elite Woken Matt Hardy action figure. How does it differ from the action figure when he was woken? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I see what you said there. But he's still in the ring. Uh-oh. All right, what's going on in AEW? All right, Hikaru Shida is here. Keith Lee is backstage.
Title against Dominic, Dijakovic, and Damien Priest, the largest title fight.
He's got some huge cordless headphones. All right, so on AEW we got Hikaru Shida. Or is it really her entrance? No.
Very accomplished professional wrestler.
Okay, maybe it is. I think it is. He has risen. He has arised. His hair still looks perfect. Yeah, he must have like the freshest gel in his hair to keep it perfectly together. That Stranger Things guy, Dexter Loomis. Why are they doing possibly best triple threat match in history right now? Because they had to cancel a takeover. So why cancel the match? Yes, Hikaru Shida is coming out here. Why cancel the match just because you can't have a certain pay-per-view? I'd rather them do it. Why not do it? WrestleMania 34. Okay, I thought you were talking about like that AEW already came out with a figure, but then I realized no, you're just saying you're just saying that you have the one that WWE released. Yeah, no takeover. Only Mania. Mania is this Saturday and Sunday, but before that we have Thursday and Friday. My live events are happening live on Twitch, guys. So tomorrow and the day after that, 2 huge wrestling events, including everybody who is part of the GWE and the GSL. So be there or be square. Hikaru Shida is here. All right, I'll be right back, guys. yeah. Do you know when when Stranger Things season 4 is coming? I don't know. Have you looked it up? I would love to know because if you guys saw it, I actually covered every episode of Stranger Things the last season, season 3, and I played the video game too. I actually did live streams like this, but for Stranger Things, and we'll be doing that again if they start it up again, whenever that is. All right, so it's Hikaru Shida and
doesn't mean I can't have hey Britt, I can't have a.
I don't know who this is.
Friend.
Big strikes there from Anna
April
Jay.
4th? Really? That soon? No
And
way.
Anna Jay, boy, she's showing a little bit of power of her own.
Now, these are very well matched up.
Wow, into the midsection.
No, I can't stream it on YouTube, Chris.
Sheeta gave her an open shot.
We do like entrance music and entrance videos and stuff, and YouTube will just like I'll get a copyright strike and they'll take my channel down. I won't be able to live stream.
At last. A host.
And Sheeta, that's come on, get up. Paul Turner, the referee, checking in. I want to let you know, as Anna Jay tries to get up, JR, we're thinking about you. We're thinking about Excalibur, Taz. You're going to be back with us soon. Everybody's healthy. Oh, look at that. On sale
High kick, got her with a hamstring.
is underneath the black hat.
Got her in the hamstring.
Look at this,
And
man.
I'm not going to sit on that. As you were
This
talking
girl is
about
pretty
under the
good,
black
actually.
hat, we missed
Who
Jim.
is this girl? You guys catch her name?
Please tell us about Under the Black Hat, Jim Ross's book. He's the man. We miss him. He's one of the last Cowboys.
They're
if not
replaying
last
the
Cowboy left in all of pro
the
wrestling.
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa weight room brawl on NXT right now.
Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, Bookshop, Books A Million, IndieBound, and a 2-count.
Clemson Roll. There's a bazillion names for that. If you're doing it from
Clemson
Georgia, it's
Roll?
Clemson Roll.
Clemson Roll, I love it.
And then
Brock,
she
so
went
what's up,
back
dude?
to
Mo,
this
thank you for the host.
Ooh, what an upset that would have been. Anna's debut.
Yeah,
Schoolgirl.
Tried a front kick. A
Schoolgirl. Called it a schoolgirl.
Put herself right in that position.
Ay, ay, ay.
She needs to
Yeah, we got host.
the rope. She did. Now we're
Yo,
gonna
the
watch out.
host Hogan.
The knees right up against
Listen
the
up.
side
Thank
of
you
the
for
head.
the host Hogan, man.
You can tell Anna Jay's
All right,
been
so we got
well
Hikaru
trained.
Shida
Nightmare Factory
versus
trained by QT Marshall,
some-
Ray Lloyd,
some
Ray
girl.
Glacier Lloyd. You can tell she's been well trained. She's in there with the #1 ranked women in all of AEW.
You low-key want to see the confrontation? Why low-key?
Big suplex.
Gargano
Think
versus
about it
Ciampa
all.
is one of the greatest feuds of modern history, man.
Easily.
Suplex.
Suplex.
Yeah, I
A
think when you make
suplex.
her think about it on the way. A snap suplex is one thing, you know, but that suplex.
Oh, so it's a
running
suplex
knee
if you
strike from behind that
take a
time.
second.
Got her right in the shoulder blade.
Gets her up
Pick
this
up.
time.
Nice.
And dropped her down.
Beautifully
Falcon Arrow?
executed, reaching for that leg.
2, 3.
Done.
Didn't need it.
Hikaru Shida gets
Didn't
it.
need it. Had both her legs on Anna Jay's shoulders, and there it is.
Hikaru Shida's awesome.
So we talked.
She said her brother made her theme song. That's pretty cool. Hikaru Shida's theme song is made by her actual brother.
First wife, so I am not sure what she's doing. Big power on Shida.
Wonder if he played all the instruments and everything. But yeah, if anybody could look it up, I'd love to know. If the new season of Stranger Things is coming that quick, then I gotta get on it. I gotta start figuring out how to get my free trial, because that'll pretty much be the only reason I'll have a Netflix. Britt Baker jumping the line again with her wacky record. She's jumping the line again.
With her shoe.
Got to be the center of attention.
I think. I don't know.
Chuck doing the right thing.
What's she got a sandwich for? She's eating a sandwich? She's eating a sandwich. And now there's KFC ads. Alright. Shotzi Blackheart is over here. Did she ride the tank down to the ring this time again? Did she ride the little tank down to the ring? Did anybody see it? I gotta know. Shotzi's here. It's time for the, I think it's 5 or 6 women gauntlet match to find out who the final person is going to be in this ladder match that they've been building up to for a couple weeks. Deonna Purrazzo. Did she ride the tank? I didn't ignore you, Chris. I answered your question. I said if I do it on YouTube, I play entrance music, I do entrance videos and stuff, and I'll get a copyright strike. And they'll take my channel down. I won't be able to live stream if I try to live stream it. You don't have to have a Twitch to watch my Twitch. You just go to the website. You literally just go to twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga, and you'll be able to watch the whole stream. You just won't be able to chat if you don't have an account. And there you go. All right. I've answered you twice now. So hopefully you're not thinking I'm the one doing the ignoring here.
Could be NXT Women's Champion on this brand after WrestleMania, or could Rhea Ripley?
I have photos and videos shot to Blackheart when she was in Sabotage.
But before either Deonna Purrazzo or
She didn't bring the tank this time?
fathom
Destroyed
that
it. She
idea,
used to bring the tank.
they've got to defeat 5 other superstars
That
tonight,
tank is funny.
and then 5 more next
Do
week.
I have
You're
shots?
absolutely right. In a ladder
I
match,
have Deonna Purrazzo.
nonetheless, and now it's
Gosh,
Deonna
man, this
Purrazzo
whole entire night is filled with
trying to control Shotzi Blackheart here early.
Oh, I do
looking
have
for
Deonna
an early
Purrazzo.
pinfall, and Sam, you've seen a
Oh,
lot of
I've been
matches
told
in the
that's not
history of
Deonna
WWE.
Purrazzo.
Very wise to try and start
I'm gonna
putting
pretend it
away
is her, though.
superstars early in these gauntlet
All right,
matchups.
Deonna Purrazzo
That's the most successful people put
and
people away
Shotzi. Let's see
quickly.
if we can
It
find
makes
her.
no sense to use a whole bunch of energy early.
And now Blackheart launching herself right into the back
do this.
of Deonna Purrazzo. Looking for an early pinfall and a kick out by Purrazzo.
Shotzi Blackheart has said that you can't out crazy
this.
her, and apparently she's right with the
There we
amount
go.
of energy that she's using right now. It makes absolutely no sense.
I went for the
There you go.
bulldog into the
This will
corner.
be Shotzi.
The counter there by Purrazzo and a pump kick.
She did
Deonna
not used to
Purrazzo
come out
already
in a
carries
tank, no.
herself like a champion. She walks in with this advantage. I mean, look at the way. She doesn't carry
Shroom
herself
Goon.
like she's lucky to
Yeah,
be
I
here.
remember that
She
match.
carries herself like
I
we're
do.
lucky to see her here.
It really legitimized Trent. I feel like he's just
Purrazzo
world-class
with a
single
short arm
superstar
clothesline.
now. I think
Here's
he's
the cover.
maybe the
Hook to
best
leg,
wrestler on the
advance
planet.
in the gauntlet
He really
match.
turned from coal to diamond in that match.
And take a look back here. Shotzi Blackheart just drilled there by Deonna Purrazzo. And Purrazzo, her last opportunity trying to gain entry into this ladder match came against Tegan Knox. And of course, her longtime friend Chelsea Green already involved in the ladder match. But Sam, obviously, there will be no friends in the ladder match.
It is Sam Roberts.
So they say, but it never hurts to have an ally in there. You wouldn't
It
know,
is
Tom,
Sam
you don't
Roberts.
have any.
It is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, not the pot calling the kettle black. And a shot right to the face of Blackheart. Blackheart trying to roll closer to the ropes. Great ring awareness.
It's not even, it's not even that I have other people to interact with. It's that I already
You know, any
answered
plan
his
that
question
either
and
of
he
these
just
two
wasn't even
superstars
listening.
had to
So
end
it's
this
like,
thing
dude,
early
who's
just
getting
went
ignored here? I literally answered the question about could I do it on YouTube or could I only do it on Twitch?
Watch this.
And I answered him twice now. This is why I just need people to listen. If you ask a question, be ready for the answer.
Shotzi Blackheart.
Why?
Deonna Purrazzo in the
Because
past
Honey,
has
I Shrunk the
prided
Kids is
herself
awesome.
on the
It's a
setbacks
good movie.
that she's gone through and
A
come
host
out of.
with class.
She's used to having the deck stacked against her. She's used to people thinking that she's not going to make it.
Dudley,
And
yes.
somehow
Remember when you
maintains
used to wear
this
the
air of
suit?
confidence about her. I love it.
Calls herself
Yeah, what
the
do you mean it doesn't
virtuoso
fit anymore?
of the Fujiwara
'Cause you eat
armbar.
so much.
Very gifted submission specialist. If she continues
It's not
to
too
wear
tight.
down,
Well, it is too
Shotzi
tight, but you know
Blackheart
why
in
it's
this
too
fashion
tight.
Could set herself up for a submission opportunity.
If she's going to do it, she better
Yes,
do it
you.
quick. Lock the arm and pull it out
Yes,
of the socket.
you. You got to work out. You got to do the
Purrazzo
crunches. Remember I
how
showed you the
little she
crunches?
thinks of Blackheart. Blackheart
Show them the
fires
crunches,
back.
Dudley. Do the crunches.
Oh, and now Deonna Purrazzo coming in strong in the corner, and this is a bad situation for
Okay, that was
Shotzi
one.
Blackheart,
Dude, come on.
especially
Come on,
in the
Dudley.
beginning of this second chance gauntlet
Come on,
match.
Dudley. Come on.
A forearm across the chest like that will put you in a position of
Two.
desperation.
Yes, good job.
You don't wanna
Yeah,
catch
you did
yourself
two.
in a
Good job,
high-risk
Dudley.
Situation this early on
Good job.
in this type of matchup.
No,
Four more
now you're gonna go
competitors
eat.
Still to make their
Dudley,
way out,
that's not
and
how
a
it works.
headbutt. Down goes Purrazzo.
Dudley, you're not going to go eat now.
Blackheart from the top and the senton crashing down on Purrazzo. Shotzi Blackheart
Cameron, thank you for the
has got
host.
it.
That's done.
Deonna Purrazzo has been eliminated.
Deonna Purrazzo's gone. Or,
One down and 4 to go, Tom.
I don't think this is actually
Absolutely
a picture of
right.
Deonna
Now
Purrazzo,
Shotzi
but
Blackheart having withstood the onslaught of Deonna
at least it's
Purrazzo
something.
early on in this gauntlet match. Up next, Xia Li.
Uh-oh.
And this is
Uh-oh. Xia Li is here. Dude, Shotzi's gonna have some problems here. I could see them giving it to Shotzi because she's like a very vibrant athlete and could bring a lot to an event, but Xia Li is so good. Ooh. Alright, hang on. Do I have Xia Li? I still don't have Xia Li. Oh my goodness! Back heel kick cleans the clock of Shotzi Blackheart.
And it continues.
And we're going to commercial. Becky Lynch. Is gonna cut another good promo. And then get choked out by Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania. Oh, Jon Moxley. Is he still not in the arena?
I'm here to win. I'm here to inflict violence upon him, and that's exactly
I do 7 sit-ups a week. I sit up in the morning. I lay back down at night. Brock's, yeah, she does have a cool look. You might say she has a look that some other superstar had for like years. I don't know who that would be though.
Can strangle me into unconsciousness with his bare hands. I understand that this man can separate consciousness from my body with one shot. I had my hands all over Mox, and I felt him. I know he's below me. I know he's not as strong as me, and I know he doesn't have the ruthless aggression that I have.
Ruthless aggression?
Undefeated MMA fighter.
Do you guys know I'm an undefeated fighter as well?
Doesn't being put to sleep.
Actually, I have lost fights before.
He's a monster.
But I like to play dangerous games. I live a fairly dangerous life. I always have.
I'm telling you, this is the Moxley curse. This is the what was his name before?
Jake Hager didn't find me.
Dean Ambrose. It's the curse of Dean Ambrose, dude. As soon as he wins the title, he just becomes so like not interesting.
I knew they were gonna send their big gun after me, so I came after him.
I find him wearing glasses funny too. All right, Chris. Have fun with the charging.
Sounds perfect, because he's a part of the inner circle. This is a family. So he wants to become the AEW World Champion. We are all going to be AEW World Champion as the inner circle.
I'm now going to teach Moxley a lesson. I have a rematch against him, but I'm not going to use it just yet because I want Jake Hager to beat the crap out of him and become the new AEW champion. We're unified. This is not the elite. We don't argue with each other. We don't hit each other with our own finishing moves. We don't drink on the job. We win matches. We win championships. And if Hager becomes the world champion, the AEW world champion,
thank goodness. I know, right?
That's the greatest thing that could ever happen because it puts Jon Moxley in his place and makes
Jake Hager's on NXT.
in the inner circle.
I think everyone who steps in that ring has a big part of them that wants to be world champion. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. And that part has to be ruthless, has to be willing to do anything to earn that championship. Because if it's nothing
He's
less
so huge, man.
you
I've always liked him. I have always liked him.
Guarantee you.
Jack Swagger, always.
Will get everything Jake Hager has. At the end of the day,
A modern DX girl, yeah.
Pounds, maybe 6'4".
You know they got 10 people max limit, right?
Semi-truck, but he is just a man.
Is the rumor true you're on Twitch now?
Some weakness.
They had a secret arena somewhere, are they? That's cool, I like that.
David, you're gonna have to find a way to slay this big bastard. I'm not looking for applause and a standing ovation after this match. I'm looking to fight Jake Hager.
Dude, Jake is so ripped.
It's a small finger.
All right, you're looking to fight Jake Hager, but you're not at the arena barely ever. Jake Swagger. Yep, Jake Hager is Jake Swagger. Is it a no holds barred match? A no holds barred match. That could be cool. Alright, we back to NXT. They're still showing an advertisement for freaking Becky Lynch.
Title at WrestleMania.
This is the only WrestleMania too big for just one night. Begins streaming on WWE Network this Saturday. Continues on Sunday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Oh yeah.
WWE Network is free for new subscribers.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're back to it. Shotzi versus Jake Hager.
gauntlet match. 6 superstars
No,
in
Shotzi
total
versus
competing. One is already down in Tiana
Xia Li.
Perazzo. Shotzi Blackheart, who entered at #1, has got her hands full with Xia Li.
You think Ronda would have made a return? That would have been cool. AEW Arena's on Alcatraz. Dude, that'd be so hardcore. I would love that. I would love that.
Did that to Aaliyah.
Oh.
Months ago, went for the kick to the back
Stuff.
of the neck,
Xia
which
Li
has
looking
put
for
away
just
plenty
a
of opponents in the past.
incredible
But now Shotzi
corkscrew
Blackheart
kick
from
to the back of the
behind,
neck, but
able to
Shotzi's out of
connect
there.
with some offense. Oh, and look at this submission. And a tap out by Xia Li.
Oh, wow.
Xia Li has been eliminated.
Nice, nice submission
Shotzi
maneuver.
Blackheart coming
Shotzi
through
taking
with
out
two
Xia Li.
So very quickly, 2 superstars.
I don't think Moxley's gonna lose the title. I think it's way too early.
Aaliyah, who we mentioned before, thought she had got.
All right, Aaliyah. Good luck on that. Shotzi just took out 2 very capable athletes. I don't think that Aaliyah is gonna get the job done here. Do I have Aaliyah? Let's see. I don't have Aaliyah. Wow. I swear I have Aaliyah.
in this match that actually deserves a second chance.
Shoulders down off the backslide. How do you figure that?
She didn't know who her opponent was.
She thought she was going to get a free pass.
Xia match
She
is a
should've
little
gotten a
fast.
free pass. Her opponent couldn't make it to the ring.
And Mr. William
Yeah,
Regal
you
created
might be
an
right about that.
opportunity. There's a cover. Oh, and Blackheart able to escape. And now covers.
Oh, they're doing the
back
cover rolling.
Who's going to get the better
The
of this
rolling cover
situation?
exchange.
And Blackheart and Aaliyah finally separate. Completely disoriented, it appears.
Did I not have Aaliyah? That's crazy.
Now Blackheart again trying to control
Another
herself.
submission
This
maneuver?
has been a great
She's
effort
gonna
by
tap somebody
Blackheart
else out?
so far in this gauntlet match.
They made a human ball, they did.
Oh! Come on, what do you say? Into another submission. Come on. Shots
Tap.
at Blackheart. Nearly scored another submission. Now a cover and a kick out by a Blackheart.
They don't even have Aaliyah on here.
Great awareness by Aaliyah, knowing to
Do
turn
they?
that into a pin, by the way.
Oh, they do, they do.
And now Aaliyah, oh man, slamming Shotzi Blackheart into the canvas using the hair.
She looks like she'd be on
To advance
like
in the gauntlet match and a kick out by Shotzi
the Housewives
Blackheart.
of LA or something.
Another look at this. Oh, Aaliyah flying in, pulling the hair out between her hands, between her fingernails, rather.
Stripping the Shotzi DNA of her palms, but it probably cost her that extra count that she needed.
And at this
Doesn't
point
sound
in the
very
match,
good.
having
Shotzi
down
DNA.
2 superstars, Shotzi Blackheart starting to feel it. Oh, the punishment she's taken this far in the match now from Aaliyah.
All right, here we go. About to be mad. Colt is on Dynamite. He is? Oh, no.
Into a cover, shoulders down, and Blackheart staying in it.
Smart. Aaliyah didn't want a rope break.
I'm more
She is
deserving.
Tom. I don't see how anybody can't see that. This is a woman
I'm
who
more
was cheated
deserving.
for her opportunity to be in the ladder match to begin with.
I'm more deserving.
She didn't even know Io Shirai was healthy enough to compete.
This is for the final spot in the in that ladder match to find out who's going to be the number one contender for the NXT World Championship, which well, women's championship. Oh, nice question mark kick. Shotzi Blackheart, my goodness. Which I think is going to be whoever wins that versus Charlotte. I don't think Rhea's keeping it, man. I think they're taking it off of Rhea.
Holding on to whatever she can hold on to at this point.
I know people won't like it, but Charlotte. Oh my God! Yo, she snapped Aaliyah in half with the freaking suplex. Oh my God! And this is done. That's it. Tapping. Tapping.
Aaliyah has been eliminated.
Bye, Aaliyah.
What an
Just
effort
in
thus
time.
far from Shotzi Blackheart. She's taken out 3 superstars.
I got put her on the layout just in time for her to get eliminated. Eliminated. It's Mortal Kombat.
Past Monday Night Raw, an opportunity against Asuka one-on-one, but now a second chance.
It's the Mortal Kombat girl.
Look, Kaden Carter's in a prime spot here. She's been trying to rise above the NXT Women's Division.
Never liked
roster. She's
Eva?
been trying to have people notice her, and now she's got a
Eva
not
Marie?
so fresh.
The Mortal Kombat girl. Oh my goodness. She looks like a Mortal Kombat character to me. Oh, wait, is Murderhawk here?
This is probably going to be the biggest opportunity.
Oh, it's Jake the Snake on the promo.
And remember the...
All right, hang on.
Cody, stop. Maybe you're smarter than I thought you were. You might be smart enough to be afraid.
He might be smart enough to be afraid.
Or maybe
Oh, I love it.
your better half is telling you not to go. I'm pretty sure she wears the pants.
It's Jade versus like female Scorpion.
Cole, we know how dangerous Lance Archer can be, but with Jake Roberts, even
Is he here?
so.
Jake Roberts still dangerous after all.
Is this him? The Murder Hawk Monster. The Murder Hawk Monster. They actually added monster to the end. Murder Hawk Monster. Oh my goodness, dude. Was somebody already knocked out? Did he knock out a cameraman? Oh my.
One of our grips are
What the
utility
heck?
here. And he takes that Marco stunt. Boy, just stay out of
Murder
this
Hawk
man's
versus
way.
Marco Stunt.
For God's sakes.
Before the belt even rings,
I think we
Lance
have time
Archer
to watch
takes
this
out half
match.
the people
We
here,
better have time to watch
including
this match. If this is a 15-minute match, I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I'm about to go off. If Marco Stunt finds a way to like stretch this to 10 minutes, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind.
Coming up in the tournament to crown the first ever TNT champ. Uger is standing in his way.
I love the fact that I'm
telling you
allowed
right
in
now,
the
this
tournament,
last
and I
10
plan
minutes.
on doing big things, no matter how big my opponents are.
Uh-oh, Marco's striking
Boy,
back.
Yeah, he's immense. Look, give me your best shot. He's telling Marco Stunt.
Oh, he's like, yo, hit me. Hit me.
Marco will not back
Marco.
down at all.
Oh my
But he'll
goodness.
go down
Marco
quickly.
gets starched. Yo, Marco got hit so hard his
Just step into
arms
the
are in the
face,
air.
Using the ropes.
There he is, Lance Archer, exiled out of American
The Murder
wrestling,
Hawk
went to
Monster.
Japan and became dominant
I
for
can
a
see a
decade,
good match
and
with
he's
Lance and
back.
Marco. What? Come on,
Obviously to
man.
make a name for himself, Tony.
Oh my goodness. He tossed him all the way across the ring.
Right, that's almost a different variation of a fall-away suplex.
Wow.
Dude, he suplexed him from
Taz is
one side of the
watching on
ring
that
to
one.
the
My
other.
God, speaking of that,
I like his hair too.
if
Yeah,
you're
I like his
following
hair.
Dynamite, head over to YouTube.com for our Dynamite post show.
Oh
with
my
JR,
goodness.
Excalibur, and Taz.
This is abuse. That's what I was about to say, Acid.
All Elite Wrestling.
Dude,
YouTube channel.
he suplexed him all the way across the ring.
With Marco Stunt, but let it be known, I am nobody to play with, Tony.
Oh, I believe it, Colt.
That sounded weird.
Goodness gracious!
God.
I've been wrestling a long time. I've wrestled Archer in those Japanese rings. I've seen him around the world. I am prepared for this.
Yo,
man,
they
no matter
stopped the
how
match.
big,
Throw the talent.
no matter
Where's
how
the
tough.
Jurassic Express?
And what he's trying to do
They
now
didn't
is just
throw the
staring at him.
Jurassic
He's trying to
towel in.
intimidate you is what he's trying to do.
Holy
That's
moly,
right there.
man.
He is just
This is getting
laying waste to
flabbergasted.
At least he ducks out of the way.
Marco Stunt.
Sliding out
Run
of the way.
away, man. Run away and never return. Do what Scar told Simba to do.
Talking about gambling. I wonder
Run
what
through the
odds are.
Briarfield.
Well, Marco moving away.
Get out of there, man. Run away and never
Now he's gonna
return.
try to
Oh my God, he's mounting offense.
diving through the ropes that time.
he
Had no
thinks he
effect on the
Luchasaurus
shot.
is in his sauna machine. Yes, yes,
Tony.
Well,
yes, Mo,
you
you're
gotta
right.
think big, right? A
Choke
pickup.
slam? Ooh.
lands
Marco
on his feet.
flips out of it. Step up Enziguri?
That Enziguri kicked the side of the head. And the little guy
Another
continues
Enziguri?
to
He's
try.
rocking Lance Archer and a shotgun kick to the face.
That was from the bottom up. The angle of that drop kick.
Get out of here! Oh my goodness,
He
Marco.
just ran right over him. I mean, ran right over Marco Stunt.
Marco just got his whole body shook, man. There are organs that are not in their original place anymore.
Got some kind
His
words.
stomach,
Yeah, Colt
his
Cabana
intestines
standing up on
might
that.
be in a different spot than they're supposed to be
I'm
now.
telling you, Marco Stunt.
He
we
got
talked about
just straight
heart, tenacity, determination.
shoulder
He's got it
leaned
all.
out of the ring.
Usually he's with Luchasaurus. He's with Jungle Boy. He's
Where
solo
is
today.
Luchasaurus?
And now,
Oh my God, this is
pickup.
done. Choke slammed! Yo, he got slam dunked. Choke slam dunked. Oh, he lifted him up. He's not going to let it happen.
This is how you make a statement on a debut.
I guess it is. Picks him up. He,
Oh no,
he
what's
calls
this?
the black-
No! He's got a Ford? What the heck?
and that is
No way he's doing that to everybody on the roster. No way he's doing that to everybody on the roster. That move looks highly impossible. Okay, so the Murder Hawk monster wins. Dude, he put him up into a crucifix, okay? But not backwards, not where their back is to your back. He put him in a crucifix where his face is looking straight where your face is looking. So he had him up like this, and then he flips you forward into a power bomb. That's not happening to everybody on this roster. Oh no, he's coming back. Wait a minute, he's getting back in the ring, Marco. Oh my God, I told you to run away and never return. You should have went and learned Hakuna Matata and ate bugs and stuff, and came back when you're bigger.
He's telling him to stop. The Gun Club, I guess Orange Cassidy's telling him to stop as well.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Come on now.
Bro, my God, I know, right?
No, we don't need to.
Oh God! Yo, he just choke slammed him out of the ring, over the top, over where the top rope would be at, over the barricade into the crowd.
Away from me. We're doing a broadcast.
Yo. Murder Hawk. This might be why they call him Murder Hawk.
Lance Archer, thank God it's.
Okay, I'm starting to like this name a little bit.
Just making his own.
I'm starting to understand the name.
There's no doubt what we have seen has been quite a. As
Tears started to come out of my eyes. I had to switch the channel.
He threw him outside the ring like he was Dale Murphy.
Yeah,
this is a devastating episode. Kelly, welcome back, man.
To win the match, and then
could have left finisher as choke clam. The choke clam.
Thrown over
my
to third
goodness.
base.
Wow. Again. Oh my God. I've never seen a wrestler handle
savagery.
Like that, ever.
Well, you won't see it when I face him, but yeah, you know the difference.
You won't
between
see it
Archer
when I
and Marco,
face
maybe
him.
something
Yeah,
there.
sure,
Marco
Cole.
didn't have his posse with him, but that's brutal. That was brutal. Lance
My
Archer making
goodness.
a statement in his debut tonight.
Speaking about making a statement, how about the leader of the Dark Order, the Exalted One, Brody Lee?
Eating that steak, huh?
Okay, let's take a look this week at the Exalted One.
People were talking.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. There's a brand new
I'd like to
Exalted
take a few
One.
moments of your time and welcome you in. My name is Mr. Brody Lee, and I am the Exalted One of the Dark Order. And we, as a whole, understand that during these trying, unprecedented, anxious times, how you feel. I once was lost. I once was downtrodden. And I once was beaten down. But now, I stand before you as the Exalted One. So I want you to now stand next to me.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Lee. Thank you. It's an honor.
It's Mr. Brody.
Yes, sir, Exalted One.
It's Mr. Brody. Tell the people what I told you to say.
We are one.
It is we are one. Please sit down. Is there something going on at home that you want to tell me about?
Sir.
Is there a reason you're tired? Is there a reason you're exhausted? Nothing in the world is open. There is no reason for you to yawn in my presence. Do you understand what tiredness shows to people?
Weakness.
It shows weakness. Are you weak? Right now you look weak to me. I can't have that within these doors. Do you understand? Don't you ever yawn in my presence again. Go.
I love this so much. Oh man.
All your Cracker Barrel favorites,
hey,
like our golden.
Yo, is Cracker Barrel still open? You can go to Cracker Barrel? That seems like the worst place to go right now. Cracker Barrel? Are you serious, Cracker Barrel? I would think that'd be one of the first places to close down.
Dakota Kai
Alright,
finds
Dakota
its
Kai.
mark.
Shotzi's still in this,
And
by
now
the way.
Dakota Kai setting up for go to kick.
Dakota kick. What a
Now
whack.
the cover. Dakota
Done.
Kai secures the final spot
Thank goodness.
in the ladder match.
Thank you.
Winner, Dakota.
Dakota Kai. Thank goodness. Dakota Kai wins the women's gauntlet with the help of what's her name? Raquel Gonzalez. Is that her name? I hope I'm not saying some racist sounding stuff. Cracker Barrel is delicious. It is delicious, but like, what? Curbside and delivery. Okay. All right. About to say, man, I would never go in there. That place is so old school. Like I swear they would have had, like they look like they would have had the Spanish influenza in that place. It's all like old school. Looks like cowboys like still think that place is brand new. Oh man. Is anything else relevant tonight? Dude, that Super Squash was awesome. Who? I don't know what you're talking about, but yes. Ay. Guys, this Saturday and this Sunday I will be streaming WrestleMania. During WrestleMania, you'll be seeing my live reactions. I'll be seeing your live reactions. We will be hanging out and finding out what they have planned. On top of that, tomorrow is the first day of my WrestleMania type festivities, where the GSL and the GWE athletes are coming out to entertain. And we do not have a no crowd policy. So I hope that you come by and hang out with us. We got crowds. You can be in the crowd. You can be in the chat. We're having Takeover. Okay? We're having Takeover Tortuga. Let me take a look at this. Let's take a look at the logo. Wait, that's not the logo. That's the new Rams logo. It's like they just wanted to change the logo. It's not even like they had to. Their logo was fine. But yeah, okay. Get that out of here. Gosh, man, I really wish they wouldn't have done that. It's not the best logo. Yeah, Rams, man. He wrestled there. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that you've been there. I'm glad you know. Thank you for telling us, man. I'm glad you've had those things. Hopefully, you're continuing your career and you're gonna become very successful, man. Where is it? What did I call it? Did I call it Logo? Did I call it Logo Mania? I think I did. Let's see here. Well, I did call it Logo Mania. All right. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. What's that? No. You're not supposed to see that. Don't look at that. Stop looking. Stop looking at that. Stop looking at that. All right. There we go. All right. Here we go. Takeover Tortuga is coming up. It's coming tomorrow. Look at how fast that came, guys. What happened to NXT? What do you mean what happened to NXT? Shotzi Blackheart got beat by Dakota Kai, and now Dakota Kai is moving on to that fatal six-way ladder match to determine the number one contender for the women's championship. That's what I just said, man. That's what I just said. This Thursday, which means tomorrow. Be there or be square, guys. Be there or be square. And no, I don't have a time yet because I don't know. I don't know what time people are actually gonna be ready. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the YouTube video. Today seems to be one of those days where I gotta actually ask. I didn't have to ask on Monday, but I gotta ask today. So please, guys, thumbs up the video. All right, hook it up. QT Marshall Rejects the Dark Order.
Here we go.
Almost schoolyard games. I could,
Oh,
could approve of that.
Forearm shot by QT
Do I
on
have
8, I guess.
Blood
We'll
Dust?
call this one 8. Guess we can make up our own 8 or 9 here.
Literally, like
And,
if they had a
the natural, the
an
side headlock. This is-
on-screen conversion to not conversion thing, like wins and losses for the Dark Order, they'd still be sitting at like 0 and like 10 or something.
Deep arm drag takedown.
Yeah, 8 went for that leapfrog. Dustin just too smart. He's
QT Marshall even turned down the
He's seeing it before it even happened.
the Dark Order
Remind
right
you
now.
that 7 new merchandise items were released today at Shop AEW.
We're back on AEW right now. It is the Natural Disasters, which is QT Marshall and Blood Dust.
There's a cover and a kick out.
And a 2 count this time from QT Marshall.
2. Now I just feel like the count.
GSL
back they
takeover.
go. Great
Yes.
teamwork here.
30 subscriber league.
This duo.
Which will be starring, hopefully, John Cena, AJ Styles,
And we got a
Seth Rollins, The Undertaker, Eddie Guerrero,
just picks him up and throws him away.
and others.
Mentorship of some kind?
Well, I would
Maybe
think
even
so.
the Big
QT,
Show will
though,
show up.
has
We're going to
been a
find
trainer of
out.
his own in pro wrestling.
You can always learn.
You're right. You can always learn. That's
Once
a
you
great
stop learning, you stop winning.
Yeah, it's a new faction. You
Right
know
now,
what's going to
they're
happen.
Try to go remain undefeated here in tag team wrestling. The Natural Nightmare.
Do I have
Oh, not with
QT
a
or
clothesline like that.
Dustin?
Well, don't forget about 9 sticking up
Okay, I
his
got
knee
Dustin.
when referee Paul Turner's back.
There we go. Okay, I got Dustin.
He's facing him, and now they've totally taken advantage.
How about the attitude? I don't know if the attitude is the right thing to say, but how about the way that
QT is going to be a
Mr.
second guy.
Brody Lee, or Mr. Brody,
Dustin,
the
dude, if
Exalted
Dustin
One
joined the Dark
treats
Order, that'd be fresh.
His minions, if you will, are his members of the Dark Order.
It's brutal. I guess
Maybe Buddy
he's
Murphy
the
will
head
be there.
honcho, but that's
We're gonna
no
find
way
out.
To treat the people underneath
Thank you guys for
It's kind
giving
of
the
sick,
thumbs up.
To be honest. I don't know who would want to work for a man like Mr. Brody.
I don't either. He's just
Maybe we'll see more people join them.
And
Dude, if
honestly, the referees
Nakazawa
also
turns
get
them down and
even though
QT
he's won,
Marshall turns them down,
right?
it's like,
Stu Grayson,
it's like,
yeah. 3,
It-
4,
it's
not
like,
so sure, but this is 8 and 9.
you're going up against Nolan Ryan,
right now, they're
okay?
looking
Nolan
away.
Ryan
Your
is
QT is
pitching,
in
and
trouble.
you're trying to hit a
And
home
they go
run.
ropes.
You
Both
can't,
down,
you
QT,
can't
one
hit a
step
home
ahead.
run against Nolan
Takes him
Ryan.
up, picks him up, face
Okay,
first he
cool. That
goes.
means
And the
maybe
move
you're
is
just
to
an
target
average
Dustin
batter,
if
but
he
if you
can.
can't hit a home run against
He's got
like
the other member of
Santino
the
Morella,
and sends him down.
tossing
Vertical
you
suplex.
pitches at like 10 miles an hour and you can see it coming, you still can't hit the ball, like what are your chances of knocking one out of the park off of somebody like a Nolan Ryan, like a Randy Johnson? It ain't happening. If they can't even get like the lowest of the low record dudes to join, what's the chances they're getting anybody?
Hand from Dustin, picks him up and inverted atomic drop. Dustin hits the ropes. Bulldogs him out.
I would love it if Dustin would join, dude. I would love that.
Of the Dark Order, ducks out of the way.
Dustin ducks under, nice scoop power slam.
Slam that time. Power slam out of the right side. And boy, they are coming at him.
Can't
from
even
all
get like the
angles.
worst of the worst. How are you going to get the best of the best? How are you going to get
Dustin just ducked out
anybody?
of the way that time, showing his quickness. What's he going to do from the top?
Kushida, I was about to say Kenta. What?
He's right there.
Kenta's back from Japan? New Japan let him go?
And how about these Natural Nightmares?
The Natural Nightmares working quite well together. Dustin
The Natural Nightmare.
circling at that member of the Dark
Yeah,
Order.
Dustin
just
is
trying
epic,
to
dude, but
get to his feet. Dustin's got him up.
nice move. Wow, I like that.
QT takes him down.
Slapjack cutter.
Dustin will make the cover. 1, 2,
That's done.
and 3.
That's done,
And
that's
the
done.
Natural Nightmares continue their undefeated string here in AEW.
Good humor ice cream tweeted back at you.
Here are your winners, the Natural.
Cut my life into pieces. AEW is my last resort. And they got Brandy with them. Did they just give up the whole weird Brandy thing with did they really think that was what was wrong with the women's division? That was not what was wrong with the women's division. Dude. Did they really take apart the whole like what was it called? Like the Nightmare Collective? They took that apart. maybe they didn't hear us. Maybe they thought that we were saying that the Nightmare Collective was what was wrong with the AEW Women's Division. That wasn't what was wrong with the AEW Women's Division. What was wrong with the Women's Division is your champion never being there and bad matches. Oh my goodness, dude. They're bringing back the old school WWE ice cream bars. Only Destroyer heard the lyrics. Nobody else heard the lyrics to the Dustin song. Who's this dude that dressed like a fly or an ant? Oh, that's Joaquin Wilde. I'm not even looking at it. That's Joaquin Wilde. He's dressed like an alien from the Aliens franchise. All right, so Joaquin Wilde versus Kushida is happening on NXT.
Joaquin Wilde. Every
Hey,
time
at least
I
they
want to
got
talk
matches,
about what
you know?
he's
At least
capable
it's
of
not
in the
just
ring,
like
he goes like
recapping.
this.
Hey, at least it's not that show.
And I
Remember
go,
when
I'm
the whole
over it.
show is
I
just
can't.
like
You don't like the DJ horn?
I don't even
telling
sort of
us
like the DJ
about the
horn.
feud
For a while, I
between
questioned. I wonder if EDM
between
culture is for me.
Johnny
Then I saw
Gargano and
Joaquin
Tommaso
Wilde,
Ciampa.
and I realized it is
At least
not.
there's real matches, you know?
Brings the EDM
Oh, wait a minute.
to WWE. And
Wait a minute.
now
Brody Lee.
Kushida has control.
Brody Lee, face to face. He was just face to face with Dustin. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no.
The Exalted one, my God.
Oh my God! Power bombed his associate.
Staring down.
Are you disappointed?
Oh my God, he was.
Yo.
Making a point.
Boy, was he ever
Mr.
making a
Brody.
point. Powerbomb one, the
He
other
powerbombing
was
my
slipped to
fools
the
too. I'd be
corner,
like, our crew
and the
sucks.
Exalted one, obviously, very upset with the efforts of 8 and 9. We'll have more to
8
come.
and
Stay
9.
with us on TNT Live.
Dude, he just got super powerbombed by Luke Harper. I mean, by Brody. Mr. Brody Lee, sorry. Mr. Brody Lee. My goodness, that dude got powerbombed.
Which you have not seen before in anybody else.
All right.
But like I said at the beginning of this match,
That was funny.
I still don't see him living up to
He
the
came
hype
out here and
that he
just
came into
powerbombed the guy and
NXT
walked out.
I still don't see him with a title.
I feel like
I
Dudley
still
would
don't see
join
him
the
at
Dark
the top
Order.
of the show, and I wonder
Watch it
why
back.
as he
No,
competes in the
Dudley
Koala
would
Challenge
not join
right
the
now.
Dark Order.
Still only been a part of the NXT brand for a little less than a year. Kushida's starting to carve out his own
Dudley, no, don't say
within
that.
the brand.
You're with me. You're with us. Oh, I do have Joaquin Wilde. There we go. Joaquin Wilde, guys.
Now Joaquin Wilde trying to gain control here against Kushida. Wilde, who's competed on 205 Live on the WWE Network, trying to climb the cruiserweight ranks. Oh, and down goes Kushida and Wilde trying to take control.
This is a big moment for Joaquin Wilde. This is a big opportunity for Joaquin Wilde to have this many eyes on you in a match with an opponent like Kushida. If Joaquin Wilde were somehow able to win this match and get a haircut, he would be looked at in high contention in NXT.
Now Wilde trying to bring Kushida back down to the cameras. Of course, the NXT Cruiserweight Championship in the hands
The
of
trashy.
Jordan Devlin of NXT UK. Which is
Walking
on
Wild,
the
yeah, it's like
WWE
it's like
Network.
going like this. It's like walking down the street like this. Walking
205
Wild.
Live is all about is showing up and making an impact. However,
Well, people might think you got some problems. People might do more than 6 foot. People might do more than the 6 foot social distancing on you if you're walking down the road like this. Walking
Tempted
Wild.
to go out? I'm looking to get into a little trouble. Don't.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's nothing. It's just commercial time. John Lovitz? Dude, it's not John Lovitz. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's his name. Happened a parking lot street fight with Lucha Bros and Pac versus Best Friends. Cassidy? That they were supposed to have? Maybe they weren't able to, I don't know. Looks like they replaced it. Card subject to change with a 20-minute Kenny Omega versus Trent match. That's what happened. They decided to change their mind and give you a 20 You never know what's gonna happen. Dude, what just happened? I never know what's gonna happen. I'm on the same boat as you guys. What happened here? Yes, it does have a Vice City feel to it. That's what we were saying, what was that, yesterday? 2 days ago? 2 days ago. Let me refresh this so I can take a look. Alright, let's see. Are we back from commercial yet? Oh, the Matt Hardy drone.
Vanguard won. I knew you'd come. But I'm glad you did, because I gotta be honest with you. I said some very harsh words to you last week, and I just really want to apologize. I really want to say that I'm very...
Wearing jeans in a hot tub.
I'm very, very... I just want that message to be clear. I also want to be clear to you.
Jericho talking to Vanguard 1 again.
And now that it's just you and me, I don't want you to be nervous like last week.
Blame, what's up?
Think about it. We want you to wear the shirt.
Oh, look at the little
Just
shirt.
Put it on, Vanguard, and become part of the inner circle.
Yes, clip it on him.
What do you say? I mean, look at this. You look
Looks-
good, Vanguard.
It looks great.
Huh?
It looks great.
Are you in? Should we shake on it? Wait. Elbow to propeller. Huh? What do you say? Wait. You come back here. You come back, Vanguard. You're not leaving again. You come back here. You get back here. Release the hounds.
Release the hounds. This is so wacky, dude. Oh my god. Release the hounds. Is it gonna catch a dog and be dragging a dog through the air?
I'm gonna get you.
Skull Crusher PETA? Oh no.
Matt Hardy and Vanguard have gotten under the skin of Chris Jericho.
But he gave him the T-shirt.
Or him? He gave him the T-shirt.
Hang on.
A couple of times about the tournament to crown a first ever TNT champion. That starts next week. As next week here on this program, Cody will take on Shawn Spears in the first of the quarterfinal matches. Now, that comes up next week in 2 weeks.
Why I oughta. Why I oughta. How dare you? I was like, oh, I'm hearing something. I can't believe you. I can't believe what you've done here.
We said we are going to see Jake Hager, John Moxley,
Skull Crusher PETA,
arena,
how dare
no
you
holds
prank me?
barred for the AEW World
That was a
Championship.
good prank.
That is coming up in 2 weeks.
I
And
was like,
then,
man,
in 2
somebody's
weeks,
knocking.
as we said, you are going to be facing Lance Archer.
Yeah, this is a huge
That got me,
opportunity
though.
for
That got me.
And
That didn't
believe me,
almost
I'm
get me.
here
That
to be
got
a
me.
commentator. I'm also a podcaster. I'm also a YouTuber, but I'm also a wrestler.
All right, what else do we got? Did Kushida win yet? All right, Kushida wins. Good job. Joaquin Wilde's going, what, like 0-50? Good job. Good job, Kushida. Dynamite post show. Oh, there's going to be a post show? With Jim Ross, Taz, and, what do you call it? And the Excalibur dude. We're getting an update from the Young Bucks.
Well, I mean, what has it been, a month since you got hurt?
Yeah.
You haven't been in a ring at all, right?
No, not at all.
Kushida wins, by the way, guys.
And I know we can't really go to a ring, so I brought a ring to you.
And by the way, you might be wondering where your brother Nick is at. Where's Nick Jackson? Well, we just ran into him in the hallway, and I think he's got a little bit of a headache.
Oh, what the hell?
A little bit of a headache.
Watching Nick get driven off.
I thought that was real. Yeah, me too.
Moments of my life. It's one of my greatest fears is seeing someone that I love get
I thought that
hurt.
was real,
So,
dude. You got me.
When I saw the ambulance drive off, it was like, it was a surreal moment.
Because I got the surround sound in it, and it was actually
I
stereo
don't know what to
too.
think. I'm
It's
feeling
everywhere.
better. Thank God he's okay.
Yep. I don't know what happened. I don't know who took me out. I have no memory of even being in an ambulance. So
You don't know
to me,
who
that's the
Joaquin
scariest
Wild
part
is,
of
man?
this
He's been
thing.
on TV like several times.
I'm trying to return. I want to return. I miss the fans. It's in
I
my
miss
blood.
being
I've been doing
on
this for,
Dynamite
16, 17
3
years,
times
so
a night.
This is my passion, and that's what I'm working for. So, a return date, it's hard to say. I'm going to keep going and training and trying to get back at it.
You know, this situation has really put things into perspective for me about
It was
how
a
quickly
15-minute
how
match?
easily
Oh,
everything
God,
can
dude.
change
They need to
within a
quit
snap
with
of a
that.
finger.
Yeah.
I could have been a singles wrestler, and this really made me appreciate what I have, my family, my happiness, my health.
Same with me, though. You take things for granted, and you don't want an accident to happen to change your perspective
Yeah,
on
it
life.
is bad.
I
You're
guess
so
you could
right about
say
that, Mo.
It did. You know, if there's something that we could learn from what's going on in the world now and what happened to me is you can't take life for granted, and it's a special thing. You only have one life, so live it to your fullest.
How'd that feel?
Pretty good.
You ready to get back in there?
Not yet.
To present the flavor we've all been waiting for, the
He's probably
hazelnut
gonna
spread.
he's probably gonna try to pursue his magic career, man. He's got great magic tricks. Have you guys ever seen his magic? I think Nick Jackson has a great future as a magician. He should definitely keep pursuing the magic stuff, dude. It seems so effortless for him. Macau, what's up, man? Welcome back. I think he should definitely. What else they gonna do? I know we erupts. Like, what are you wanting? What could they possibly do? What could you do with this? Like, if you don't like it, like, what could they do better? How could they make it better? And then if you come up with something, tweet it to them, man. Let them know. I'm sure they're open to suggestions in this time. I'm pretty sure they're like, yo, man, please help. What could we do? Because they're not prepared for this. At least they're still doing something, you know? Just get all the takeover matches on one NXT. They can't. How would they do that? How would they do that? Look, you have a 6-women ladder match. That literally is like almost your whole allotment for who can be in the building at one time. Then you got to have the announce team, the cameramen, the people who are running the show backstage, the people who are waiting for their next match, the people who are doing the music, security, you know, like that. The allotment of how many people can be in a building fills up real quick, especially with the show that is supposed to have multiple people on it. And that's not even talking about, okay, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Now you got now you got Dijakovic, Keith Lee, you got Damien Priest. Then on top of that, you got all the members of the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, you know, he's gonna need them at ringside or whatever. Like, it just fills up so quick, man. They're doing everything they can. It's a good time to have new matches and pushing talent. It is. It is. Excalibur, yeah, I know. Moxley versus Jake Hager in a no holds barred 2 weeks from now. For the World Championship? Oh, that's for the title. Yes, it is. You're right. Yeah, that could be cool. What is this movie? Snowpiercer? Hang on a second. Are they making a Snowpiercer show? Because some of that was not from the movie. I've seen the movie multiple times. Snowpiercer is a great movie. Have you guys ever seen that movie? Sammy Guevara.
It's Colt Cabana. I'm feeling it. You're feeling it, aren't you, Tony Schiavone? Colt Cabana with us here.
He stole my logo, by the way.
You being with us where
Guys, have you noticed his logo is like actually the Gritty Hype logo? Have you noticed that? It's literally this logo. It's literally this emote. All he did was just stretch the triangle out and put it in front. His logo is literally the Gritty Hype emote. Dude, they watch. They watch, man. But good stuff, good stuff. I'm glad he's got it instead of like QT Marshall or something. Sammy Guevara. Yeah, you got to say it like that. Sammy Guevara. His logo is literally the gritty hype emote. He even has like the wreath that comes out around it and everything. That's a good game right there. Good game. GG's. GG's on that. What's this?
This is not part of his tag team search, but he's got himself quite a partner here. Remember the.
Why did Sean Spears have the it looked like the American Nightmare thing, but just like in the shape of a Canadian leaf, maple leaf.
I want to remind you that April is Autism Awareness Month.
No, Sean Spears on Dynamite? This is awesome. Sean Spears is on Dynamite, guys. Who won the gauntlet match? Dakota Kai. We're out in the parking lot on NXT.
Yeah, great match, but I lost. Again.
Yes.
That's been the pattern ever since I got to NXT.
Oh, he's gonna get kidnapped too, right? Yeah, he's gonna get kidnapped too.
It hasn't been working out for me.
Hey, Joaquin! Get in the car, let's go. Come on. Okay.
Yes, get in there. Joaquin, kidnapped. They don't even ask. They're not like the Dark Order. Joaquin, get kidnapped. There you go. Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Da 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 da.
Mendoza now wild? Jeez.
Dude, I love Damien Priest's entrance. Damien Priest's entrance is like, if that's in 2K21, it's my entrance for sure. Quarantine kidnappings. Dude, I love it. See, they're not like the Dark Order. They don't even ask you. They just grab you. They're like, get in the car. I like that. I like that. No, Gritty, it's mine. We rubbed that. Hey, if we get a character, I'm looking forward to it, man. The day We Rupt gets a character in the GWE is going to be a epic day. Super epic day. Damien Priest. Ba, 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 ba. You know that Triple H had something to do with this entrance because between his entrance and Lars Sullivan, they're two of the best entrants, and I know that Lars Sullivan had a lot to do with Triple H. Wherever he's at. I miss him. I miss Lars, man. Where's Lars at? Cody and Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara and Sean Spears over on AEW. One of them was wearing a red and blue mask, so we're not sure. Wouldn't it be cool if they were members of the Dark Order and there's like they allow them to kind of cross over with NXT and like get some of their talent and they can trade back and forth? That'd be so fresh if the Dark Order was allowed to like snatch people from NXT and vice versa.
For one fall or
Sasha.
TV time remaining. Introducing first, representing the Inner Circle from Houston, Texas, weighing 184
last time I saw Lars was when he abused Kurt Angle
he is
and
a
Three
Spanish
Luchas.
god, Sammy Guevara.
Look at his record, man. Like, you see why I say that they like are messing up with some superstars? Why is his record so wacky?
From Niagara Falls, Ontario,
Everyone's
Canada,
got losing records except for like their super tip top guys.
He is
See how
the
they just feed people?
chairman of AEW, Sean Spears.
Sean Spears reminding Cody why they call him the chairman, just in case Cody forgets.
And
I like Dexter Lumis. Oh yeah, heck yeah,
Introducing
Cameron.
first, from Seattle, Washington.
We were losing our minds when he came out. Well, I was.
173 pounds.
Look at this. 4-4. 9. Let's say 8. Goodness gracious.
Darby Allin is a great story. Not supposed to be here. Finds himself in the main event.
And his tag team partner.
Acid Crazy says
from
good match.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Could be.
Weighing 215 pounds.
At 40 pounds,
oh boy,
he is the NXT North American Champion, Keith Lee.
We got the glitz, the glamour, baby. Triple threat.
It is quite literally the largest championship bout in the history of NXT.
Dang.
Dijakovic,
Yep.
Lee
More
and
weight in the
Priest
ring
for the
than a
North
triple threat.
American Championship.
Let's go.
And did you see during that entire introduction the look on the face of
Oh, they put the takeover thing on the oh, you see that? They put the takeover thing behind them. They're still considering this a takeover match. I love that. I love that. They still put the takeover logo behind them. Yo, we're staying here, man. We're staying here. That's for sure. I'm watching this.
And look at all three of these big superstars going at it.
Oh, yo, leaping. Oh, they all kicked each other in the head.
Who's going to walk out of tonight as the North American Champion?
You hope there's no commercials. There's a commercial immediately. They went straight to commercial. Let's go back to Sammy Guevara. Going back. There's a commercial, great. Sammy Guevara. And he stole my freaking logo, man. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna wrestle him. I'll lose that match, guaranteed. He's such a good wrestler, man. I have so much respect for Sammy Guevara. He really is that character, you know? I love it.
First ever TNT champ, Cody, with the feed. I got time. No, he's got a boot to the
Cody, what's this? Look at this. They've turned Sean Spears into such a joke character.
And what are they going to do here? Both men taking flight. Nope. And they put the brakes on. What are they going to do now? Crystal's here. Oh, and right to the
We're here. Blow up my lantern and make a creepy entrance. I hope so. What channel's AEW on? TNT. The place that knows drama. TNT. Now both of them are at commercial break. Great. Now we're both at commercial. It's all good though. It's all good. All right, so I'm gonna ask everybody to preload your, because I don't want any problems right now. Okay, I don't want any problems. I don't want to hear no weirdness. I want everyone to preload their review. Not preload your outcome. You don't have to say what if you're giving it a 7 or 8 or a 10 or anything like that. I just want people to put a 1 in the chat right now, because I do not want people flooding in here and trying to do weird stuff. All right, I don't want anybody throwing off this outcome. So if you want to give a review for AEW, please type a 1 in the chat right now. It does not mean you need to have your review done right now. Okay, so don't come up with a 7 or an 8 or a 10 or anything like that. Just type a 1 in the chat if you are planning on being here at the end of this show and giving your review. All right, because you know what's going to happen. People are going to flood in here to try to mess stuff up at the end of the season, and I can't have that. Acid crazy. All right. We Rupt. Cameron. Chris. Chris is asking what channel AEW is on, but he wants to give a review. Chris, I'm probably not going to allow that review, because if you don't even know what channel it's on, that means you've missed like 80% of it right now. So you're gonna have to not be included in the AEW review. Maybe the NXT review, but not the AEW review. If you don't even know what channel it's on, I'm not gonna let you review it, man. All right, anybody else? Anybody else? WrestleMania this Saturday. Woo! Yo, Hag. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Saturday and Sunday, 2 separate days. Please, guys, understand. I am a stickler, and this is like the worst time ever to give me any sort of spoilers, rumors, or dirt sheets. So if you see something online, if you read something online about some sort of outcome, or it being pre-recorded or whatever, please don't put it in my chat. All right, keep it to yourself, because I will be straight up banning people. And what happens if you get banned? Now Twitch has actually enacted it where if you get banned, you're actually IP banned. That's why I've been so lenient with the bans recently, guys, because Twitch has actually made it so that if I click ban you, you can't just make another account. You can't just do that stuff. It'll literally ban your whole IP address to where you can't talk, subscribe, you can't do anything. Even if you're a subscriber, you'll get straight up banned forever. You'll be done. So I'm trying to be very lenient on people. So guys, please do not spoil anything. I don't want to hear about what you read. I don't want to hear about what some website said. I don't want to know. Okay? All I want to do is this Saturday and this Sunday, I want to watch WrestleMania and have fun seeing what they've made for us, what they've come up with, how cool it's going to be, what the outcomes are. I want to see that stuff live as it happens on the feed. I don't want to know it. You're not a news reporter. Please don't do it, because I will destroy your ability to talk in my chat forever. You'll never be able to talk again. Okay? So just don't do it. All right? Just don't do it. All right, guys? I need to make this very apparent. No spoilers, no rumors, no dirt sheets. I don't care who you heard it from. I don't care where you saw it. Just please wait till after WrestleMania to share anything that you've heard about WrestleMania. I don't need to know it. You're not a news reporter, and I don't want your input. The only input I want from you is your hype during the matches, who you think might win, what your predictions might be, stuff like that. I don't want the news you heard from whoever. I don't care who you heard it from. I don't want to know. From this day forward, I don't want any information about WrestleMania at all. Okay? I don't want to know I don't want to know if it's pre-taped. I don't want to know who's going to be there. I don't want to know if this guy said something on his Instagram. Like, literally, no matter what, okay? No matter what the info is, I don't want to know. All right? I don't care if it's I heard it's sponsored by Snickers. Don't tell me. I don't want to know anything about WrestleMania from this moment forward. Do not talk about WrestleMania unless it's just you're hyped for it, or you can't wait for this match, or you can't wait to see what happens in the Boneyard. What's a Boneyard match? Like, that stuff's fine. It's just if you talk about outcomes or who's going to be there or what's been reported, I'm not playing. If you get banned, you're done forever. That's what Twitch has done. Twitch has made it so if I ban you, you're gone, and there will be no coming back. So please, just save yourself the trouble and save me the trouble. Don't talk about WrestleMania unless you're just talking about how hype you are or what you would like to happen or what match is the best match you think is going to be on the card or what your predictions are for like what a boneyard match means. That type of stuff is fine. But if you start telling me who's going to win and all that, it's game over, man. Perma ban. Like, you're just done. So don't do it, all right? Trust me, I love all you guys, but nobody's above the perma ban, all right? Let's just chill, all right? Talk about WrestleMania, better be about what you're hyped for. That's it. All right, back to it. I just had to make that very apparent. I know people are like, Gritty, why you still talking about it? Because it's very important and because people are going to start to get the rumors and the spoilers and the dirt sheets. And I don't want any of that in here. Oh my God, Damien Priest. Dude, he's got what? Yo. He Razor's Edge Dijakovic out of the ring and goes over the top. Oh my goodness!
The North American title on the line in our main event.
Damien Priest with a one-footed front flip over the top rope and takes out both Dijakovic and Keith Lee to the outside. Oh my goodness. Mo, stop. Okay? I don't know if you heard me. I don't want to know anything about WrestleMania except for if you're hype, what match you're hyped for, stuff like that. I don't want to know any behind-the-scenes stuff. I don't want to know how many people are scheduled to be there. I don't want to know it's filmed here. I don't want to know any of that. So, Mo, please, all right? Nothing. Don't tell me anything that is not your own opinion or is not publicly talked about by WWE itself. All right? Can we please, guys, I'm already making exceptions for people, and I don't want to do that. Can we please just talk about what you're hyped for, who you would like to see win, what a boneyard match is, what you wish a boneyard match would be, stuff like that. Don't tell me stuff that you're reading not on WWE's website. All right? Please. I'm asking you guys nicely, and I'm telling you, if you get banned, it's a permanent ban. You'll never be able to talk in the chat again. That's the way Twitch is now. If I ban you, it's done. I can't undo it. It'll just ban your IP address, and you'll never be able to remake anything. So please, only talk about the stuff that is publicly available on the WWE website. I don't want to hear anything else. Okay? Please. I don't care if you think it's a spoiler or not. I'm telling you, if it's not available on the WWE website, that's all I care about. That's it. Just don't talk about Mania if you're having trouble, all right? If you don't know what I mean, then just don't talk about it. Just wait for it to happen and just be hyped. Talk about whatever else you want. Just don't tell me information that's not on the website.
And look what is going on out here? My God.
Dude, Darby Allin, nice crossbody. No, we rubbed. It doesn't mean don't talk about WrestleMania, we rubbed. That is not what I said. I don't understand how hard this is, guys. Look, here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the website. This is the website, guys. Who's this guy, by the way? Hang on a second. Who is this guy? Some people might be a little confused about what is the website, Gritty. Here, let me show you. Here's the website. Let me get it for you. If I can find it. Display capture. Did I get rid of my display capture? No, I did not. Okay. Display capture. All right, here we go. This is the WWE website, okay? The official WWE website. This is what it looks like. If you don't see it on this website, okay, right here where it says AJ Styles aims to unearth the real Undertaker at WrestleMania. Rob Gronkowski is ready to be the host with the most. All this stuff. If you're not catching it right here on this website, I officially at this very moment do not want to hear about it. Okay? This is not a test. This is literally ridiculous. This is my absolute rules for the chat from this moment on. If it's not on here, do not talk about it. All right? Because I know it's about to explode. People are about to start hearing all kinds of stuff, getting all kinds of leaks. I don't want to know. All right? I don't want it talked about. I don't want it anywhere. Okay? There's nothing in here that's talking about pre-taped, closed set, none of that. All right? So please, guys, don't tell me. All right? I know you like knowing about it. I don't. So don't put it in my chat. I'm trying to provide a hangout spot for everybody, for people to have fun, hang out, talk about wrestling, and have a fun time. That does not include you spoiling WrestleMania for me. So please, I'm trying to be nice about this. If it's not from WWE.com, I don't want to hear about it. I don't care about whose Twitter it's on. I don't care about whose Instagram it's on. I don't care about who TikToked it. I don't care about who TikTacked it. I don't care about whose YouTube channel it showed up on. Please, no speaking of WrestleMania facts unless it's on WWE's official website from now on until WrestleMania is over. Then you guys can talk about whatever you want. All right? Please, please, please. I'm going to say please again. Please. No WrestleMania facts, news, nothing. I don't want to know about it. Only thing I want is from the website. If it's not there, I'm not trying to hear about it. Oh my goodness. Keith Lee almost won it.
Keith Lee looks like he used a lot of energy using Damien Priest as a weapon. If you're
all right, so let's see. These are the people who are giving AEW reviews right now. We Rup, Acid Crazy, Cameron, and Listen Up People. Got 10 seconds left, guys. 10 seconds. Who's trying to give the AEW review? Who's going to put them over the limit? Holy moly, Dijakovic is just destroyed with a spine buster by Keith Lee. They really just wanted to use this logo. They put the logo behind him. I love that. All right, that's it. Those are the people who are allowed to give reviews on AEW tonight.
And what is Keith Lee thinking about here?
Keith Lee up top.
Kick right to the face.
That's all Keith Lee was doing, was thinking.
Connected on the arm as well.
My goodness, Damien Priest. You see the agility of this guy?
Needs to start thinking, how do I avoid getting kicked in the face so much?
Now Damien Priest up on the top turnbuckle with the North American champion.
Nope. Yo, he caught Damien Priest. He went for the Rana, but Keith Lee stopped him, and now he's got him in a powerbomb position. No way. No way. Wow, he's still got him. Yo, what is this? We Rup. Roxa has gifted 130 subscriptions to the channel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Roxa to We Rup.
Pin the North American champion.
We're back in that position,
Yo.
Tom. Who's going to get to their
Roxa
feet
hooking
first?
it up.
Who is the most worn out of these three men?
So much punishment has been dished out in this matchup, all for the opportunity to
Oh
add
my
your name
goodness.
perhaps to the legacy of the North American Championship. Damien Priest's
Holy
opportunity
moly.
to
Broxa, thank
live
you so
forever
much,
tonight.
dude. And We Rup, thank you for
Damien
being here.
Priest,
Congratulations
that
on
X-Factor.
being
Dominic,
here at the
Dijakovic,
right
and
place
Keith
at the
Lee
right
know
time.
each other better
Free
than any two
subscription.
superstars in NXT.
Oh, and
tell you when AEW's over. Hey, you'll probably find out when I do because I'm sticking it here, man. I'm staying with this.
Grizzly Magnum to both superstars.
Grizzly Magnum. Double slap to the chest. Keith Lee up top. What is this? No way. Dude, no way. A double superplex? This is impossible.
What is Keith Lee thinking?
No way.
You've got to be kidding me.
No way, dude.
So comfortable on the top rope, but what is
Chris, what's up, man? Welcome. You made it.
Nobody's this comfortable.
You made it, Chris. Oh, I thought Keith Lee was going to do double suplex to both of them.
Thinking that he could lift these two behemoths off the top rope? I don't think so.
Behemoths? Behemoths. Is that how he pronounced behemoth? Oh my goodness. Yes, Chris, you got the points, man. Dijakovic up top. Oh my goodness. Keith Lee somehow kicks out of the... Dijakovic hit him with a super, like, Phoenix Splash looking move. Wow.
Take another look at this.
What was this?
275 pounds off of the top rope. Dominic Dijakovic.
Goodness gracious.
Crashing down onto Keith Lee.
What is that? Dude, that's just a Dijakovic flip. He just did the thing Neville used to do. It looked like it. My goodness.
NXT together. Oh, tell me he's got it. Did you see that in his hand, Tom?
The Darby spot was crazy. I'm sure it was, man. Hopefully Darby's all right. That guy gets injured every match he has, it seems. I hope he's going to be all right.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Uh-oh. Misses with the... Damien Priest misses with the... Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Damien Priest ejected from the match, and now the leg is hurting Dijakovic. Big bang. Retention. Keith Lee retains. My goodness. Dude, Keith Lee retains. Good stuff, man. What a match. Holy moly. Keith Lee continues the reign. It is too early for him to lose it.
Let's take a look back here at this matchup again. There are no countouts.
Yeah, I'm making them rounds.
Technically within the rules for Damien Priest to introduce the retractable nightstick, but still, Keith Lee did not have to be pinned or submitted.
Bask in the Dudley. That was a pretty dang good match, man.
And that ultimately provided a window for Keith Lee to the Big Bang catastrophe.
Man, think about how much strength that would take.
In what was a wild triple threat match.
That meme-worthy shoulder block took Damien Priest out of the ring, and now Keith Lee reigns supreme.
I want to see if anything's going to happen here. Let me guess, Cody wins.
Well, Cody finally gets to his feet. Fans, we are out of time. Thanks for joining us this week live on TNT.
What, did they lose? He lost? Wait, Cody lost? Did Cody lose? I can't tell. Now NXT is off the air too. Wow, they just jumped to the end. They just jumped to that ending. Did Cody lose? They actually let Cody lose at the end here? A Cody loss is not something that shouldn't be considered rare. That is incredible. Cody lost? What happened? I'm gonna have to watch that ending. Hang on a second. AEW's on TNT. Yes. AEW is on TNT. Alright, let me see. Can I see it? Fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forward. Oh yeah, there's that post show that's coming on YouTube as well. He didn't take the pin though. Yeah, of course he didn't. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm not gonna get the whole thing here. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the whole thing. They put massive damage on Darby Allin at the end here. Yeah. All right, hang on a second. Let me see if I can get this last part. I wanna rewatch the ending of that. Can you vote now? Like I said, Chris, you're not allowed to give a review on AEW because you didn't even know what channel was on, so you weren't watching it. Why would I let you give a rating for AEW? You obviously weren't able to watch it since you were asking us what channel was on up until like 10 minutes before it ended. So you missed like 80% of the show to like 90%. So we're not letting you give a rating on AEW, man. That would be pointless. That's like you rating a sandwich you didn't eat. Talking about NXT. Well, we'll get to that. We're not starting with the NXT review. We're starting with the AEW review, and I'm trying to find out what happened at the end. I'm trying to find the ending right now, which doesn't look like it's gonna let me do. Ay. Talk about NXT. All right, well, just stick around, man. Just stick around. Because we're not doing the NXT review right now. We're going to be doing the AEW review first. That's why I preloaded the reviews. You have to wait for Graph Chat. Yeah, you have to wait for the review show to even start. That's another thing you gotta wait for. Mo, what are you doing? Stop timing people out, man. No reason to time anybody out. All right. Let's gosh, man, I really want to see this ending though. It's not happening yet. I can't get to the ending. All right, let me try this. You guys make this way more complicated than it needs to be, man. Just chill out. I'll let you know. All right, I'll let you know. How about that? Dang, dude, they're just not gonna give it to me. All right, well, not gonna be able to see the ending, but I'm gonna say it's probably all right. Sean Spears and Sammy Guevara beat Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin. Man, that's a flip of the script right there. I like that. I really do like that. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to the review. Little has not talked all day long. Finally talks. Did you enjoy AEW or NXT, Little? It's always funny when people don't talk all day and then they come in right when I'm doing the review portion. You guys got to be part of the situation, man. You got to be part of the hangout. I know the review is a hype spot. I know that's where you feel like you can make a difference, but you can make a difference well before that. You can make it so that more people feel like this is a hype hangout because they see you talking. They're like, oh, there's a person who has the same opinion as me. Oh, I can talk to that person. You can make friends. You can have fun. You can have cool conversations. Like, if the only thing you do is you talk at the very end just to get your opinion out there, nobody's ever going to think that your opinion matters because you're not actually being part of the crew. It's like if a basketball player just runs up in your practice right as you guys finish your practice, is like, hey man, I play too. I play basketball too. How much is the team gonna respect them? How much is anyone gonna like really think that you play, man? How about you hang out, like talk to us, during practice? How about you practice with us? How about you get in some shots, play some drills, man, take some passes, take some free throws, man? How are we supposed to like respect opinions if we never see you, if you don't say anything? I don't understand that. I don't understand that logic. Like, if you want your opinion to matter, you should probably just be there. Show people you like wrestling. So if you talk right at the very end, it looks like you're just in here to like get your opinion out there. And that's not gonna really make your opinion the most sought after in the industry, man. I want it to be. No, I'm not talking about you, Chris. I said Little. Is your name Little? Come on, man. All right, let's get to it.
This fire burns inside me.
Oh yes, guys, it is time. It is time for Grapple to the chat. It's D-Day. It is D-Day. Turn up my background music. Let me know about this background music, by the way, guys. Let's talk about it. Background music too loud? Not loud enough? What do you guys think? What do you think? Too loud? Not loud enough? Mo, you could be writing a review right now if you would have been ready for your review. You could be doing something constructive for the chat, man. Don't worry about all the rest of this stuff, man. Just do you, man. Be the epic guy you are. Mo's gonna be the first person to be mad if AEW doesn't get a point tonight, but he's also gonna be the person who doesn't want to give a review and wants to talk about people who may or may not be trolling. Like, come on, man. There are some things that you could care about a lot more that are actually gonna affect what we're doing here. Alright, so in alphabetical order, the reviews that I am ready for are Acid Crazy. Acid Crazy, you're the first review. So let me know, what did you like about it? What did you like about AEW Dynamite tonight? What did you think could have been a little bit better? And what is your overall score out of 10? Whether it's a 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10, an 11 out of 10? No, not 11 out of 10. Don't do that. Promos with Lee and Jericho was funny. What do you mean Lee? No, we're only talking about AEW. No Lee. Oh, Brody Lee. Okay. That Lee. And 2 tag matches were clean. Okay, I was like, dude, you're just going to give me the review? 9 for AEW. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we got a 9 out the gates. I like that. I thought you were talking about Keith Lee. I was like, what? Yeah, that Brody Lee promo was probably one of my favorite parts of the night. I gotta say. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It just makes me laugh because I just keep thinking of like Vince McMahon when he's doing it. I think he's like dissing Vince McMahon. Oh, man. Tag matches were okay. I think that gosh, man. You know, I like that. I like that. I would say clean is a good way of describing. I would say clean is very good. The Jericho promo where he hops out of the freaking hot tub wearing jeans. I love it. I love it. But it is extra corny though. I hope everybody understands. Like, it's comedic, it's funny, it's good because Jericho, he was a serious champion. Like, he was the serious top champ, you know, and he had funny spots. But now that he's not champion, now he's able to just be just like you know, just a fun a charismatic individual who's just doing fun stuff. Which is cool with me, but it is very corny. Very corny. Jeans in the freaking hot tub. My goodness. Well, there you go. Acid Crazy, thank you so much for your review. Your 9.0 has been recorded. Wait a minute. I knew I heard your footsteps, your little feet. Dudley, show everybody your little feet. It's allowed on Twitch for you. It's not allowed for me. I can't show my feet. I'm sure you'll be all right. No, you don't have to do the head spin. Dudley, why are you doing the head spin? Dudley, yes. Okay, they see your little feet. I like your tricks, Dudley. Good job. But hang on, why are you here? Dudley, do you want to say thanks to Acid? Oh, you're going to type on the... No, that's not how you send. You gotta click the triangle. No, not that triangle. The other triangle. No, the one right there. Look. Right there. Right there. Click the triangle. No, see it. I know it's weird. It's the Twitch app. It does weird stuff. Just do it again. Dudley, Dudley, what did you send? A bunch of Dudleys. Dudley. You better not have eaten all the hot dogs, man. I saw you. You were... Alright, Acid Crazy. Thank you for your review, man. Your 9.0 has been logged. Alright, next up would be Cameron. Cameron, your review. Your turn. Dudley does weird stuff. I like the song. Dudley, what are you doing? Why are you here again? You want to make an announcement? Alright, Dudley says he wants to make an announcement. Dudley, you don't need to get close to the camera like that. Dudley, they can see you. They can see you just fine, Dudley. Alright, I guess he wants to be large and in charge. Alright, Dudley, what is your announcement? Tomorrow, GSL TakeOver. Don't miss it or you will regret everything you've ever done in your whole entire life. And you'll turn your back. He'll turn your back on them? No, this is impossible. Dudley, you'll never turn your back on the people. You're just saying that for advertisement? Oh, okay. All right. I mean, yeah. Be there. Uh-oh. Dudley says, be there. Or else. Oh my God. Dudley, that's very threatening. Dudley, that's very threatening. Alright, Dudley says, be there or else. I don't know what or else means, but I wouldn't challenge him. He's got a teleporter, and I've seen him with a knife before. He's had knives. I don't know. Bacon. Dudley from Pigs? No, he's not from Pigs. Dudley is a bacon alien, okay? That's his official race. He's from a different planet. He is bacon, but he's not made from pigs. It's like, okay, it's like a log cabin, okay? Is a log cabin a tree? Technically, it kinda is, but it's just made of the same elements as trees, okay? It's not a tree. That's Dudley. Dudley is technically bacon, but he's not made out of pigs, okay? You know? He's a bacon alien. Dudley versus Mo. Wait a minute. Dudley gonna replace Roman Reigns at Mania. Yes. Dude, Dudley versus Goldberg. They have the same moveset, by the way. If you guys don't know, Dudley's moveset is Goldberg's moveset. It won't let me sub to you. I need to pay money. Oh, yeah. It costs money to subscribe, but it doesn't cost money to follow. You can just follow, Chris. Just click follow. You don't have to subscribe. Subscribe costs money, but I get a little bit of money off of that, so I can actually pay the bills and stuff. Just click the follow and you're fine. That'll tell you when I go live and everything. You don't have to pay anything. Alright, so Cameron says, actually able to watch both since I got home earlier. I thought the Omega match was good with Trent. It was a good match. It really was. And if it wasn't Kenny, I'd be like, yo, that was a fresh match. But the fact that it was Kenny, I'm like, oh.
A host with class.
Dudley, yes. The Dudley host is back. He's still so surprised. He spent so much time. Dudley, it's fine. Dudley, no, you're getting too hyped. Dudley, stop. You're getting too hyped, Dudley. No, the hype. Dudley, stop. Stop. Go, Dudley, go. Ryder, what's up, dude? Aye. Alright, anyway, back to the review. Maybe about 5 minutes too long. See? Okay, I like your next sentence. I'm so glad that you had a next part of that sentence. Maybe about 5 minutes too long, but it was good. Lance Archer looking like a beast, destroying everyone. Brody Lee took out the trash following the Dark Order loss. Maybe we get a whole new Dark Order. Oh, yeah. Maybe he destroys people and they got to, replace members because their ranks start getting destroyed from within by Brody Lee himself. That's a good idea. The women's match was just okay. Yeah, I agree. Tag matches were alright as well. Entertaining. Overall, 7.9 out of 10. What? Yo. Hey, you guys got to know something about Cameron. Cameron has been one of the main reasons that NXT has been getting points. He's been one of the reviewers who have been helping NXT to gain what they need. And the fact that he's given this a 7.9, almost an 8, incredible. Cameron, thank you so much. My goodness. Cameron, hype. Oh my goodness. It's a good show, man. It's a good show. What are you gonna do? Cameron, all the hype. And I'm gonna give you a crazy looking snowman with an arm. One arm though, I don't have the other arm. I'm sorry. Elijah says, I like the song and you're good. Okay, thank you. I give it a 0, I didn't watch it. That's why your review ain't gonna happen. Oh man. Cameron, thank you so much. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you for the review. All right, next. In the order of alphabet, Listen Up People will be next. Listen Up People, what did you think? Let's find out what Listen Up People's review of AEW was tonight. Good stuff. This is good stuff. Wait a minute. Daddy's home?
Daddy's home.
And this crowd, they're now ready for the surprises.
Oh my goodness. AJ, sit down. AJ, what happened? Is that my house page? Is that my house page? I love how he grabs AJ and just Uranagis him through the freaking mat. Ace is home. Dude, Ace is home. My goodness. Just gonna give you a bunch of flaming snowmen for that. Ace, thank you so much for the bits. Oh, you don't have these hands? No, I don't. I have one of them. I don't have both of them. And I'll never get them unless like this winter they bring it back and I can get them. Forgot all about it. I woke up last minute. It was a pretty good show. I agree. How did you make that NXT TakeOver Tampa logo with the NXT logo? What do you mean? What do you mean? Talking about the takeover that's happening tomorrow? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about this? Takeover Tortuga? GSL takeover? Because that's the only takeover that is happening, by the way. It's happening tomorrow. How did I make this, dude? Photoshop. Photoshop.
Put on to the table. Looking to drive the
Oh, what is this?
You got jewels in your religion, all designed to keep you safe.
Here's something for Re3 Gritty.
Re3. Re3? RE3? Oh my goodness. Resident Evil 3? Oh my goodness. Is this possible? We're about to find out that Resident Evil 3 could possibly happen? Oh me, oh my. Still waiting for Listen Up People's review. Listen up, people. Hopefully you're typing your review up, man. Hopefully you're getting it ready. Doesn't look like any of those donations don't show up over here. That's why. Ryder, oh my goodness. Yo, Ryder made it happen. Dude, Ryder. Thank you so much. Dude, I gotta change the color of the notifications because it blanks them out. It doesn't blank it out. It chroma keys it out. Dude, Ryder, thank you so much. Hooking it up. Let me give you a bunch of swords. A bunch of swords. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Resident Evil 3 is coming out very soon. I would love to start playing it, but it's going to be up to you guys. It's going to be up to you guys. new moderator screen is weird. It is. It really is, dude. I was looking at it earlier, and it just... Man, I don't know what to do with it. I got it all set up the way I thought it would be cool, but I'm not using it. I'm not even using it right now. Just cut my birthday cake. Oh, you got cake? Man, it's not fair. I want cake. Not a super cake. I just want regular cake. Alright, we're going to wait about another 30 seconds for Listen Up, people, and then we're going to move on to the next review. This is why I asked people to pre-register, because I knew that maybe people would not be hanging around if they weren't registered. So you guys got that pre-register. Got to thank everybody who's watching on YouTube, by the way. If you have not already left a thumbs up on this broadcast, please leave a thumbs up, guys. It's very, very important, very necessary. Actually, I hear it doesn't matter at all. I heard just watch time, so just stick around, okay? What I can tell you matters more than a thumbs up is just sticking around and watching the broadcast, guys. I'm not getting RE3. I'd rather watch Gritty be scared. Gritty be scared. Bam, bam. It's like Johnny be good, but it's Gritty be scared. Dude, I want Resident Evil 3 and I want Final Fantasy 7 Remake. They're coming out within a week of each other, so there's going to be a lot of fundraising. A lot of fundraising happening, okay? We're going to have to do that. Alright, I think that's about enough time that we spent. WeRupt, it is time for your review of AEW. What did you think? What did you think? Let's find out what WeRupt thought of AEW Dynamite tonight. This show was fresh, man. They did a really good job. I like they're putting wrestlers in the audience spot, and that makes it so like when it gets cheers, you're like, wow, okay, these like very accomplished wrestlers are cheering for this match. It must be good. Like, oh, they're cheering for this spot. They're saying stuff to this wrestler for this slam he just did. It must be good. So it brings this like legitimacy. It's almost like a game show at that point, where you know the game shows like Tough Enough, where the judges are WWE superstars and such. It's almost like that, where you can tell that the people who are cheering actually know something about what they're talking about and aren't just like rabid fanboys or anything like that. It's pretty dang cool. You know, what is this? Skull Crusher PETA. What is this?
It's your birthday today.
Oh my goodness.
It's your birthday today.
Oh my goodness. It's your birthday today.
Rock, roll, and celebrate. We lose control and you cut the cake. The night is yours. Destiny
Perfect.
awaits. So share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today.
Cameron!
It's your birthday today. Cameron! Grab your goodie bag.
Dude, look at that.
Open your gifts.
Open your gifts.
Blow out your candles. Cameron!
Yo. That's epic. That's incredibly epic. I mean, what can you do about that? What can you even say about that? Skull Crusher PETA, thank you so much. Alright, let's find out what WeRupt had to say about AEW. AEW is off to a rocky start with the Omega and Trent, but it heated up when Jake the Snake unleashed the monster. Yes, Lance Archer obliterating Marco Stunt, and then Mr. Brody was killing it. Jericho and Vanguard 1 rejecting him was funny, and I hope Dark Order is adding more members. 8 out of 10. My goodness, dude. Look at this show. What's going on here? What is happening? My goodness. We erupt. I must say, I'm glad you brought up the Lance Archer thing because I didn't see it in anybody else's review, but the Lance Archer thing was my favorite part of this show. I hope Marco Stunt is alright, man. He got tossed everywhere. Like, he literally got obliterated. I'm glad you used the word obliterated. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? What is going on here? Upgrades. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Oh my goodness. Chris now has a subscription. Oh my goodness. He was worried about having to pay for it, and now somebody just paid for it for you, Chris. Yo, Broxa. Broxa just hooked Chris up. Chris Bug. Broxa to Chris alley-oop. That's cool stuff, man. Now he has all the emotes, all the tier 1 emotes. And on top of that, you get to actually take part in the pay-per-view tomorrow. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, Chris. That means you get to be part of the pay-per-view that I'm doing tomorrow. It's called TakeOver. I hope you'll be here. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it'll probably happen around maybe 4 p.m. my time. So that would equal like 3.5 hours ago. So whatever time it is for you right now, no matter what time it is for you guys, just subtract 3.5 hours from your clock right now, and that's probably when I'm going to be doing the pay-per-view tomorrow. So if it's 7:30 for you, it's going to be like 4 o'clock. If it's 8:30 for you right now, it's probably going to be 5 o'clock. If it's, just subtract 3.5 hours off your clock and just be here at that time tomorrow, and that's probably when I'm going to be doing or starting the pay-per-view. Heck yes. Yeah, Broxa hooked you up, man. Imperium theme. That definitely needs to be a situation. Broxa, thank you so much, dude. Thanks for hooking it up. You can call him Brock. I call him Broxa Lesnar sometimes. He hooks it up, man. Broxa kills it. We were up. Thank you so much for your review, dude. Your review is in the books. 8 out of 10. So my review. I mean, besides my thoughts about like what should be done with your top superstars, I felt like the show itself brought us some cool matches. It brought us some cool promos, just here and there. The Jericho promo was really good. The Brody Lee thing, I love it so much. I'm very excited for next week for them to start up the TNT Championship tournament. I wonder if they're going to have the actual title on the show so we can see what it looks like. But they announced that tonight. Man. QT Marshall and Dustin Rhodes, I don't know what they're doing with that, but hopefully it turns into something okay. Like, I don't understand why you would make a tag team that's not going to win. Like, they won tonight, but like, are they going to win the title? Is that the team you want as tag team champions? Are you going to treat Goldust just like WWE treated Goldust? Oh, you're good enough for the tag team title, I guess. Are you going to do the exact same thing to him? I really hope not. I really hope he wins the TNT title tournament because this guy, he's so epic. But that's not part of the show. That's just my thoughts about him. The Murder Hawk thing was just fantastic, and I need more of that. I need that happening so much more often. I know it'll get boring after like 3 weeks, but just do it for 3 weeks then. Do it for 3 weeks and then get him into some sort of feud or something. And he's calling out Cody, by the way. Jake the Snake is calling out Cody, so it looks like Murder Hawk might be tossing Cody like that eventually. Let's hope it doesn't turn out the same way Wardlow turned out, because Wardlow was booked as this like unstoppable, just business class enforcer for MJF, and then Cody beat him and he just disappeared forever. Why is that? They need to stop doing this super Cody nonsense, dude. And I'm glad tonight he lost, because that could be the start of Cody being kind of pared back a little bit, okay? I don't think he needs to be bottom of the fight card or anything, but it's like, come on, man. Like, there are other people on your fight card, and you're making your show like a 4 people matter and everybody else is just there to get a little bit of screen time. They have to work harder on that, because they already decimated Wardlow, who was looking like the next big thing. Nope, he's gone. MJF, nowhere to be seen. Shawn Spears, comedy act. Like, they've let Cody be the guy to just put these people under where they're supposed to be in the company. And Cody is not that fresh, dude. He's an okay wrestler. He's got good promos, but he's not that fresh to be just like dominating the fight card like he's been doing, man. He's been absolutely taking people off of their pedestal where they're looking like good heels, good wrestlers, people that we could actually start getting behind. Because they got 150 good guys who are doing nothing, and then they got like 4 bad guys who are presentable, man. It's about time that they change that up. So I'm glad tonight that Cody lost, man. So glad for that. I don't know how it happened. I didn't see it, but Sammy Guevara. I'm glad Sammy Guevara won. I hope Sammy gets all the way to the finals. But he can't. Actually, he's on the wrong side of the bracket for that. Is he? Yeah, he's on the wrong side of the bracket. I really want Blood Dust to win the whole TNT title thing. Overall, though, man, very, very good presentation. Devastating matches. People getting slammed into poles. People getting choke slammed from the apron to the outside. Like, just extra damage. I gotta give this show like a 7.8. Give it like a 7.8. Maybe I'll get a 7.9 actually. I get a 7.9. Almost an 8. 7.9 from me. Let's turn this up. Let's find out. Slam dunked. Yeah, people got slam dunked. They're limited on who they can use on the show. I know. So, let's add this up. Let's turn up my music. Let's see whose reviews gave them what. So we got a 9.0, a 7.9, an 8.0, and a 7.9. That's 4 reviews. That adds up to a 32.8 divided by 4 equals 8.2. They did it, man. They did it. Incredible. That's pretty good. a pretty good situation. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you did here. I see what you did here. This is not funny. PETA, this is not funny. It's not funny. Okay? We're not doing those things. Okay? Not doing those things. No, PETA. No. We're not doing those things. Oh my goodness. Skull Crusher PETA, thank you for the donation. Thank you very much. But I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to scare me, and I'm not getting scared. I'm not. I'm just getting a little worried because I thought I heard something. My goodness. 8.2. What did it get? An 8.2? That was a good rating, man. All right, let's switch it up. Let's get to the NXT score. That was fun, man. All right, I can turn back up this music. I was like, dude, am I hearing something? I heard something. Very, very glad that I was not hearing something. Wouldn't like my rating? I lower it down? Oh, really, Mo? You didn't like AEW tonight? I thought it was an okay show, man. Thought it was worth a point. All right, get him out of here. Get him in here. Neither of these people were on the show tonight, but hey, it's a good layout. All right, AEW, you gotta go. You gotta go. Nice. All right, now it's time. Someone please donate for you. Chris, just chill, man. Just chill, all right? Don't worry about it. No, you're talking about NXT. No, you're not, because the NXT review was not going on when you said that we would not like your review, Mo. So you were talking about AEW, because there was no NXT review. The NXT review is starting now. So you were talking about AEW. Mo, that's crazy, man. I'm glad to hear you're actually being very subjective about AEW, and you're starting to realize that it's not a perfect show, that it does have some shortcomings. I'm glad that you're lowering your reviews, because that's important, man. It's important for all of us to shrug aside our preconceived notions and really rate a show on what it brings. And I'm glad, Mo. I like that. All right. So whoever would like to give the NXT ratings, their NXT review, please type a 1 in the chat right now. I don't know about amazing, though. These words get thrown around a lot. Amazing. I don't know about amazing, dude. It was a good show. Amazing. I don't know about that, dude. I like being funny like that. That's fun stuff, man. Oh yeah. Turn this down. Haven't seen both shows yet. That's fine. Normally I just ask people to rate what show they actually saw. I ask people to hang out with us, so I know you watched a show. but then I kind of make sure that people don't rate shows that they weren't talking about, you know? It's amazing because it was live and had a wrestling crowd. Okay. That's not amazing. How does that make it amazing? So every single Raw and every single SmackDown has been amazing now because people are at ringside. How many times have we seen Nikki Cross, Triple H, Asuka, Street Profits? How many times have we seen people at ringside, dude? That doesn't make a show awesome. So you could just be like, welcome to Monday Night Raw, and then we just have a camera that shows people at ringside, and it's live, and then they sit there with a camera for 2 hours, and it makes the show awesome? No, man. There's other stuff that goes into it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, man. You can't just give stuff automatic passes for like little teeny things that they can do. It's part of a whole. Yes, it makes things cool, but it doesn't automatically make a show awesome. Yes, Chris. Don't worry about donating. Like I said, don't worry about it, man. You're fine. All right. So the people who have reviews are Chris, We Rupt, Cameron, Fade, and Acid Crazy. All right. So first will be Acid. Acid, what is your review, man?
All I wanted to do was play with you. Please come and play with me.
No, what the heck?
You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will show you where I play hide and seek.
No, you won't.
Do you
no,
want
you
to
won't.
play hide and seek?
No, I don't want to know. I don't
You
want to know.
hide, and I'll find you.
I don't want to know.
You're going to die in there. Don't say I didn't warn you. I know things no one knows. You're going to die.
No!
Help me. I'm begging you.
I can't help you.
Help me.
No.
I'm alone and scared. I lost my mommy. Can you help me?
No, I can't help you.
I'm coming for you.
No, you're not.
I'm going to be there.
No.
Watching you.
No.
I will get to you.
No, you won't. Dudley will help me.
Find you.
No, Dudley will help me. Dudley, help me. Dudley, no, you're supposed to help me. Don't run away. Dudley, no. Dudley?
Come to me, the men in the dark said.
Dudley, come here.
Else you won't see the sunset.
Dudley.
I didn't see this as a threat, so he screamed at me until I bled. I don't want to play alone.
Dudley, come here.
When I cry, I hear a groan. I see a figure behind the wall. I'm so afraid he's going to fall.
Dudley? Dudley, where'd you go? Dudley, did you do this? Okay, I don't hear any weirdness anymore. Okay, we got music back. Alright, good. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, Acid Crazy says 9.3. Triple Threat was good. And the Gauntlet match was great. They did a really good job with that Gauntlet match from what I saw. The Triple Threat was awesome. The Velveteen Dream match versus Bobby Fish was cool as well. I don't know about 9.3. My goodness. 9.3. Like, what would you do if like Shawn Michaels showed up and super kicked somebody in the head? Would it just be like a perfect 10 automatically? Like the show it's just the best ever? I don't know, man. 9.3 though. I'm taking it. Acid, thank you for your review. That's a very, very good situation. Oh, so it would be a 9.5 if Shawn Michaels showed up and super kicked somebody. These are lies. You know this is lies. This is why I gotta hit people with these riddles. Because it's like, dude, come on. You know you're rating it too high because you're absolutely never. You're not being truthful if Shawn Michaels showing up and super kicking somebody would up it by 0.2. But a 9.3 I will take. 9.3 I will take. If that's your real review, I'll take it, man. You got to start really considering what the show is giving you, though, and realizing, like, you're only giving a 0.7 barrier. You're giving a 0.7 little buffer between this show and a perfect show. Like, the perfect NXT is a 10. So you're saying that this has less than a 1-point barrier between perfection. And I think it's far below that, but hey, this is your review. I'm just telling you, next review you give, please think about how far from perfect the show is and rate it as such. We'll see, man. We'll see. Thank you. Thank you for your review. Next up, Cameron. Cameron is next. I think the show was good, but perfect. I don't know about that. We'll see. We shall see. Let's find out what Cameron thought. Chris, we're going in alphabetical order. So alphabetically, let's think about this. If Acid Crazy, Cameron, Chris, Fade, and We Rubs are in line, do you go before or after Cameron? Do you go before or after Acid? Like, you got to ask yourself. I'm going in alphabetical order. Wait a minute. What is this dance, Dudley? What are you doing? Are you the clock? No, don't do the Latino heat. Oh, you're doing the worm? Dudley. Bubba Bacon. Bubba Bacon. It's all the bacon. It's all the bacon. Find out what Cameron thought. Alright. Cameron says NXT was good. Dream versus Fish was a good match. Love the creepy Dexter Loomis segment. Me too. Women's matches were just okay. Championship 3-way with Lee, Dijakovic, and Priest was a really good match. I still can't wait for these promo vignettes to manifest and debut. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. 8.3 out of 10. 8.3. Cameron with the 8.3. What do I want to talk about out of this? The women's match being just okay. I I do kind of agree with that, and they could have really worked on the format. I feel like the format is what messed that match up. Because you just had Shotzi, I'm gonna fight you for a second, then I'm gonna tap you out. I'm gonna fight you for a second, I'm gonna tap you out. The format kind of dropped it to me because it has such lulls in it, and without a crowd to be hype about the people's entrance or anything, you kind of like build in these lulls to the match. I feel like they would have been much better off with like a over the top rope battle royale, something like that, or a beat the clock challenge. I think a beat the clock challenge might have been really cool as well. Just the whole gauntlet thing I felt was kind of lazy, and it really exposed the fact that, I mean, we just don't care about a lot of these women yet. Like, there's no reason to care. Like, you just like the look of that woman. You like her gimmick, kind of. Like, there's no reason to care about any of these women because there's no storyline there. Besides Dakota Kai. That's it. And Shotzi barely because she eliminated Shayna a bit ago or whatever. But I feel like that's why it was okay. I feel like that's why there was a hole in the show. If they would have plugged that up with a better match stipulation, then I feel like we would have had a lot more hype in the middle of the fight card there. So I agree with you. It was just okay. Championship 3-way, yeah, dude. It just goes without saying. Promo vignettes to manifest into something. I completely agree with you. 8.3, Cameron. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cameron with the Cam review. I'm going to give you Dudley. No. Dudley, come on, man. What are you... Dudley, no. All right. Hey, Dudley, hi. Dudley, you trying to take over or something? Are you trying to take over? Well, there is no takeover. There is a takeover. Takeover's tomorrow. Yeah, okay. So you're advertising. All right. So you're trying to do the takeover because you're advertising. All right. So you want to type a Cameron review, okay? Why? It's always like you're painting a painting or something. Like you got to look at it from different angles or something. You're not Bob Ross. You know Bob Ross. He says he knows Bob Ross. You gotta hit the triangle. All right, what did you type? Oh, bacon flavored popcorn. Deadly flavored popcorn. Hey, they both have stripes and everything. Okay. Good job, Dudley. Thank you, Dudley. Thank you very much. I appreciate your review. All right, your review of the Cameron review. Cameron, thank you very much for your review. All right, so we got a incredible, the worm, more like the loin, the loin. What the heck? Yeah, women's wrestling has definitely fallen through the cracks, dude. I agree with you completely. 8.3. That's good stuff. Now it's Chris's turn. Chris, what is your review? Chris, it's finally your turn, man. It's finally you. Dudley knows stuff. Yeah, I completely agree with you about women's wrestling right now. They messed up. Every single brand has messed up, and they're not doing any favors. Well, every major brand, I would say. I'm not sure what Stardom or any of the rest of these brands are doing. I'm just talking about AEW, NWA. Well, not NWA because they haven't wrestled in a while. So just AEW, NXT, and the main roster, Raw and SmackDown. Just so many holes, and so much loss of hype Just not great matches, just not great storylines, no feuds that I care about. Like, it's just on the way down, man. So what did you think, Chris? What would you give it out of 10, man? What did you give NXT out of 10, Chris? It's your time. It's finally his time and he's got nothing to say. My goodness. Vince is so out of touch with wrestling, it's not even funny. Steve Tad, I hear this all day. I hear this from so many sources, and I just don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. If it weren't for WWE, the wrestling world would just be sitting here on like standby, dude. Telling me the Fiend isn't cool. The Fiend ain't cool. You're telling me Roman hasn't been like basically better than he has been in years. You're telling me that the Edge and Randy Orton feud is not good. You're telling me that who else? That the Street Profits aren't over. You're telling me the New Day aren't over. You're telling me that you don't care anything about the tag team division on SmackDown. No Otis, no Dolph Ziggler feud, doesn't matter. None of that stuff ever happened. Like, people just don't give credit. People, like, they want to talk, they want to be mad when stuff doesn't go exactly how they want, but when things are all right, when things are going okay, there's no credit. If you're going to blame everything on Vince, you got to give Vince credit when things are right, when things are cool. When things are cool, then you got to give credit. So Vince is not out of touch. Vince just messed up with a couple things you like. You know? He always gets blamed for everything, but he gets no props when things go right. I like the triple threat. Keith Lee, Dominic, Dijakovic, and Damien Priest. I got so hyped when Keith Lee won. This is from Chris. I give it a 9.8. Dude, it's in the books. It's in the book. 9.8. Yo, Chris, thank you for your review. Vince has dropped the ball on him. Braun Strowman, there's nothing to drop on Braun, though. How do you drop the ball on Braun? There's nothing to him. He's just a big guy who throws stuff. How entertaining would that be after like a month of him being on top? It would just be the same stuff, man. There's nothing to drop. This is what I don't understand about people. Like, what do you want? You want Braun Strowman to be on the mic every night, and you want Braun Strowman to be like the top guy? There's nothing there. There's nothing to be hype about with him. He had some good feuds, yes, but like, what is there to drop, man? There's obviously something off about him. There's obviously something that's not delivering about him. What do you want? You want Braun to be the top superstar in the WWE? You think he can hold a mic? What's he gonna do? I don't understand it, man. I really don't. Yes, last thing. What's up, dude? At least 2 or 3 time champion. He's already been Intercontinental champion. World champion by now. Yeah, I guess, man. I guess. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe someday. I don't really get it with Braun. I like Braun. Don't get me wrong. I like Braun, guys. It's just, he ain't tip top, man. He ain't tip top material right now. And if he was, then I would say it. I'm being completely honest with you. I don't think he's tip top material. I don't see it. His matches are not entertaining. I've been entertained by like 3 of his matches in his whole career. He does cool big man stuff. His promos are just, he always is stumbling over his words. He doesn't seem like a convincing villain. He doesn't seem like a convincing good guy. He's just this in between type of guy. I'm just not feeling it, man. Maybe you're feeling it, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Due to his size, why does that matter? He's big. It'd be super boring, man. We'll see, though, man. We'll see. I don't even want to have this conversation anymore. We'll see. I just really believe that people's whole like Vince is out of touch thing is just way overplayed, and that Vince is a freaking genius. and that we wouldn't even be watching wrestling if it wasn't for Vince or things that have happened because of Vince. He might make some superstars you love not show up as often, or he might say there's something he doesn't like about him. But that's the perks of running a company. You get to say, man, I don't like this guy. I just don't think he's got what it takes. And think about who he did think have what it takes. Think about all the people he did make top superstars. I think he's been pretty right. You know? I think he's been pretty right in his choices. He's gonna make some mistakes, yes, because he's a regular human being, and all of us would make mistakes. If any of us ran the WWE, people would be saying the same thing about us. They'd be like, "Yo, Gritty's out of touch, man. Why is Drew McIntyre the top guy? Everybody knows it should be Ricochet." There'd always be somebody mad. You're always going to have people who are upset. I think Vince is doing a pretty okay job, not a great job, but he's doing a pretty okay job, and he's done a good job to shrug off these like weekend warriors who just get on Twitter and tweet about who they think should be the next guy and then don't care about them when they come out, and there's crickets when they come out. People don't even know whose theme song it is when they come out. People don't even watch. People don't even care. He's done a good job to like shake that stuff off and be like, nah. Ricochet is not going to be champion. No, this guy is not going to be champion. No, we're not going to put over Cedric Alexander. Like he's done a pretty good job, because these charisma vacuum superstars who could just do a lot of flips are not on top. These guys who could just flip a truck are not on top. You can't just be a one-dimensional superstar and be a champion anymore. The reason Brock is champion is because Brock has that legitimacy, and he's got Paul Heyman, so that's a complete package right there. The reason that The Fiend was champion is because he's a complete package right there. Goldberg is just a placeholder right now for somebody to get over off of, somebody to bounce off of Goldberg and become that big guy, and it probably was supposed to be Roman. But even Roman, I don't feel like he's that complete package right now. So it's so like, people say Vince is out of touch, but like, look at who everybody else would be putting on top. You really think that, like, maybe Big E would be cool. Big E's got charisma and he's great in the ring. That's one guy that I'm hearing people say could be a top champ and actually do it. But for the most part, Vince is kind of right about the people who are on top right now. It's a blame game. It's always going to be a blame game too, because people are always going to be upset. No matter what happens, and it's just like at the end of WrestleMania, everybody got exactly what they wanted. Samoa Joe was United States champion, Kofi was champion, Becky Lynch was Becky 2 belts. Like, you got everything you wanted, man. It just, like, he gave you everything you wanted, and guess what happened? Ratings went down. People were still lackluster. People were reluctant. People were still blaming Vince for the state of things. Like, he gave everything you wanted, and I know that sometimes it's like how you get it matters more than what you get, but it's literally like he's always going to get blamed, but he's never going to get props. People are going to give him blame for the bad stuff and no props for the good stuff. Yeah, Vince's job is not easy. Yeah, without Vince, it wouldn't be around right now. This is my whole entire argument with this whole thing is like, Vince does stupid stuff. Yes, but what about the good stuff? What about Drew McIntyre winning the Rumble? What about Edge being back? What about Edge and Randy Orton being like the best feud in WWE right now? What about all the good stuff? You're not going to give him props? You're just going to come in and be like, forget Vince. What about all the rest of this stuff? Vince just took a vacation from like all the good stuff? And when you get everything at the same time, that's not good either. Exactly, Temezi, because this is another thing. Like, you can't have every top superstar as champion at the same time, because then nobody gets the props. Nobody gets the shine. Like, the spotlight is everywhere. It's like, instead of having one spotlight on this guy and one spotlight on that lady, now you got 18 spotlights, so it's like nobody's the top guy, you know? And exactly, Temezi. This is what I'm saying. Like, Vince is smarter than people give him credit for. And he's not perfect, but when things work, you got to give him props too. Drew winning Rumble was more Heyman's idea. The fact that Drew is even in the WWE shows that Vince actually cares, because he was gone, man. He was gone. It's his company. It really is. It is his company, but that's the thing, is like, if it's his company, you got to give props when things go right too, you know? Because without look at all the other Heyman ideas that are going just fine right now. Like, you got to know Vince is signing off on some of this stuff, guys. It's not just Heyman going, oh, maybe Vince is not paying attention. I'll sprinkle my guy in here. No, Vince sees it. Yeah, John Morrison is back. Like, you gotta take a look at it, man. It's Vince is not some Andrew Bang in WWE is more Triple H than Vince. Temezi, you know more than anybody. You've watched so much wrestling. You've been watching wrestling since way back in the day. If Vince didn't want Drew on top, he would not be there right now. It doesn't matter what Triple H says. It doesn't matter what Paul Heyman says. You know Vince signed off on it. And this is why I have a problem with people's attitude about Vince, is because you know he wouldn't be there if Vince didn't say, okay. If Vince didn't say okay, it wouldn't be happening. Give us the results. Please, my phone's about to die. Okay, yeah, my rating. Sorry, my rating. My review. I did not care about the women's match at all. The Velveteen Dream match versus Bobby Fish was, I guess, it needed to happen for some reason. I don't know what that reason is, so I don't care about that match either. I felt like it was a good match, but it didn't move me to feel like it needed to be on this show at all. The Kushida versus Walking Wild match, no idea why that happened. I don't know what they're doing with Kushida. I don't know if they're planning on something for the near future. I don't see any feuds building. I don't see anybody paying attention to him. And then Joaquin Wilde gets kidnapped after the match. Like, it seems like they're paying more attention to Joaquin Wilde than Kushida at that point. The Dominic, Dijakovic, Keith Lee, and Damien Priest match. Now that felt like an actual NXT match that needed to happen. I liked it. Probably saved the show from a much lower rating for me. I felt like there was one more match. What else happened? What did we open the show with? I liked the, what's his name? Dexter Lumis? That was a nice re-debut. I'll call it a re-debut because we saw him so long ago that he's probably faded from a lot of people's minds. I like that. That seemed NXT. That seemed like something that we needed to have, something that could be building him towards a bigger push, something that made him into an instant, let's talk about this guy type of situation. Overall, I give this NXT like a 7.3. I wasn't feeling it at all except for those things I just talked about. Literally just a bunch of people getting pushed out in front of us. Not anything that I would write home about. Maybe a must-watch for just the Dijakovic match and the Lumis thing. Everything else, not feeling it. Don't really care. 7.3. Period. Not to me. They just keep on falling down this hill of thinking that it's okay to do this, and it's fine, dude. What they need is an NXT live or a 203 live or something. They need to, with all these other superstars, they need to just be shipping them off onto 205 live and stuff. They need to let the big boys come out and play on NXT. I'm getting really, really tired of this. We're showcasing talent, dude. That's fine once in a while, but you're doing it so often that you're diluting the formula. You're diluting what made NXT epic. You got 7 really hot people right now that you could be putting on the show, and there's no takeovers. So you have no no problem. You have no problem with oh, he's gonna get injured before the big show. None of that. Bring him out. Okay, bring him out. You're diluting the formula so heavily that I'm having trouble finding out like who's supposed to even matter anymore. I'm having trouble figuring out who's supposed to even matter anymore. No Adam Cole, no Tommaso, just replays, recaps. You got people who are just like super far down the fight card, being in like these ongoing storylines now, and it's like, what are you talking about? That's what I gotta give it, man. There you go. That's my rating, 7.3. Chris, you can go charge your phone now, man. I see your phone is dying. So 7.3. That's what I gotta say about it, man. They're diluting the formula of NXT so heavily recently that I'm just having a lot of trouble feeling who's supposed to matter anymore. And it's something that I just can't do anymore. 7.3, and it's gonna keep dropping. Like I said, this is gonna keep dropping. I've had fun, and if you're gonna bring those people, they need to get jumped immediately by somebody who's a bigger superstar. Okay, have them get jumped by Johnny Gargano, have them get jumped by Finn Balor, have them get jumped by Keith Lee or Damian Priest, or have them get jumped by these other people who are already higher up the fight card. Don't leave them to wallow with these other people who I'm just like, all right, I guess they're here this week. Like, that doesn't help anybody. It just makes it so I'm seeing people on my screen who aren't going anywhere and don't feel like they're going anywhere. That's it. There's no toxic, man. What are you talking about? There's no toxicity. I'm just telling you what I feel about this particular show. There's no toxicity. I literally am just telling you exactly what I feel like NXT needs to do to get their rating up higher, from me, at least, from me. I know a lot of other people are going to have loved this show. It was great. It was awesome. And it was a good show. But like I said, I'm having trouble keeping track of what the main idea is supposed to be. And in a 2-hour show, like, there should be a start, a beginning, and an ending, and there should be a ongoing story that overarcs the whole thing to hold it together. And I'm not onto it. I think Finn is in NXT UK. Did they like officially trade him? Did they officially trade him? He's gone? Oh, I forgot about you guys. Okay. WeRup gives it an 8.1. Okay. Alright, I got you, man. I got you. Hang on. Alright, 8.1. He's not allowed to fly back to the U.S. Oh, wow. Well, that might be the best thing for him, man. Seriously. Like, that might be a blessing in disguise. That guy is just obviously not ready for any of this. His promos are just pointless. His wrestling is so copy-paste. I think Finn Balor is one of the most ready to be an NXT UK guys that I've ever seen. I think it's about that time, man. I'm glad he's staying over there. Travel ban is still in effect, dude. That might work for him. All right, so 8.1 from WeRup. Thank you very much. Let's see. I thought we already did. Okay, no, Fade. What did you give it, Fade? Yeah, I got you, WeRup. Let's just get on with it. Let's get it over with. I know people are gonna bounce as soon as this is over anyway, so we gotta get this rolling. Thank you very much for your review, though. The 8.1 sounds about right. Sounds about good. I think anything between like an 8.1 and like a 7.0 is probably right around cool. Anything above or below that is probably stretching a bit. We'll see, though. 7.9. I got you. Thank you very much. 7.9. Man, look at all these ratings. Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. All right, so we got a 9.3, an 8.3, a 9.8, a 7.3, an 8.1, and a 7.9. 6 ratings for NXT. My goodness. All right, that adds up to a 50.7 divided by 6 equals 8.45. It is a tie. It is a tie. It is a tie. Which it probably should be, because they're the 2 best shows on television right now, wrestling-wise. There's no 2 better shows on television, as we could see, man. That's good stuff. When they come back, they're going to quarantine? Yeah, that's probably true, too, as well. That's probably true. He attacked Walter and the rest of Imperium. There you go. Man, that's a very distant tie, I would say. The difference between those 2 shows has been very night and day-ish to me for a little while now. I would say NXT is very lucky, and after WrestleMania, if they do the same stuff, AEW is going to run away with it. This is literally like the remnants of the hype they had. I really don't think AEW is going to have any trouble in the next season. But they were able to come up and tie with NXT, which I didn't think was going to be possible for a little while, but they really turned up the heat. They turned up the feuds. The debuts were awesome. The promos have been cool. The matches, the match types, just all together what AEW has been putting together has been very, very prominent in the wrestling world. I would say that they're running basically the best wrestling show on television right now. NXT's got some good matches. They have some superstars that they've been building for years who are obviously going to do the right thing. NXT is an incredible show, but I feel like they've really started to rest on the laurels a little bit, and this next season is going to be very telling. Very, very telling. See, AEW got new idea. What's the new idea? What's the new idea? Is it a match that WWE's done for like 25 years, like all the rest of their new ideas that people think are new? What is the new idea? I want to know. What's the new idea? A lion cage match? What? What is a lion cage match? What's a lion cage match? 16 people in a cage. People in a cage. Is it the double cage though? Is it the War Games type of cage? Yeah, there'll be a tiebreaker, we rubbed. That's why I was saying it's going to be very fun to see what happens after WrestleMania, because there will be a tiebreaker. We can't have a tie. Is it the War Games type of cage where it's 2 rings? Called King of Tigers. 18 men. Is it the War Games type of layout? Or what? $18 men. Could be like a Royal Rumble type of thing, but like how would you get eliminated? Alright, Chris, we'll see you later, man. What do? You have to throw somebody over the top of the cage to eliminate them? It must be? Oh, okay. So there's no details yet. Basically, there's no no confirmation on the rules or anything. The rules can make or break a match, man. We'll have to see. Sounds horrible to me right now, but we'll have to see. The more people you throw into a match, the more it's kind of like the rules are really going to be what dictates if it's a good match or not. This sounds like another way for them to get everybody on TV. We will see, though. 18 people. My goodness. Loser is consumed by a lion. Now, if there was an actual tiger in the match with them, there was an actual tiger like in the cage with them while they fight, that'd be cool. Like, just make sure it's not. I'm just kidding. That would suck. That would really suck. I'm not trying to see that. Who knows? But I'll be looking forward to the rules of the match. I think the rules are what's going to make or break a match like that. Because no matter how many people you put in a match, it's all about the stipulation. You could have 100. You could have a 5,000 person match in an arena, and then what are you going to do? Like, how do you officiate that? Who gets eliminated? Who wins? How do you win? Like, that's the more important thing. The number of people in a match are not the more important thing. And how are they going to do that? How do you put 18 people in a match if you're supposed to not have like more than 10 people in an arena at a time? I don't know if that's a real match. I don't know if that's really happening. Go to the lion pit at the zoo. The Pit Fighter, yes. That game, Pit Fighter? Darby Allin needs to coffin drop a gorilla. Yeah, that's how they could do it. Yo, that's how they can make up the other, because they said 10 people. Okay, only 10 people can be in an arena at once. They didn't say anything about animals, so they can have 10 people and they can have 8 gorillas. Or 5 gorillas, 2 lions, and 1 tiger. And 10 people, all inside the cage at one time. There you go. It's perfect, man. Now we figured it out. See, they're going to replace the people with animals. Might be an April Fool's joke. Yes, I think it is. That's what I'm trying to get at. Do you guys hear the comedy that I'm coming up with? I'm actually trying to tell you that I think this is a joke. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's realistic. How are you gonna have 18 people in a match if you can only have like 10 people in an arena? Oh, I know. They're gonna put an octopus. It's gonna be water. It's gonna be inside of a water cage. Yeah, I think it's an April Fool's joke, man. You can't have like. You could barely have 10 people at ringside. How you could have 18 people in a match? I don't know, man. Either way, I'm glad it's a tie because that means we're going to sudden death. Guys, sudden death is happening next week. Next Wednesday is the showdown because we're going into WrestleMania with 2 brands tied. No, actually, 2 brands are tied and 3 brands are tied for last. So we're going into next week, and there must be a winner, which means next week the score will actually matter. The 7.75, the 2.1, none of that stuff is going to matter. What's going to matter is the overall amount of people who give ratings and the overall it gets. So it has to be above a 7.75 to get a point. It will be whichever brand has the higher rating based off of how many people have rated it. That'll be the winner. So please be here. Please give a rating, guys. Because that's what's going to matter. If 2 people give a rating for AEW and 1 person gives a rating for NXT, then AEW most likely is going to win. Because it's going to be based on how many people give a rating and what the overall is together. So it'll be a dual rating. So please, be here, guys. Be here, give your ratings. Without that, it'll just be I tell you who I think won. It said 18 men and 8 tigers. Oh my goodness. So Mo, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a joke, I don't know. I think it's probably a joke. A ladder match against the giraffe. You see, Brock said, this is not fair. Pandas with steel chairs. I love it. A ladder match against a giraffe. I would do that. I would actually do that. Yeah, that's... Mo, you're going to get got for that, man. You got April Fooled. You got April Fooled. We'll walk out the first ever AEW King of Tigers champion. It's Cody, and Cody turns to the side, and you realize he's missing, like, half of his face, and it's just a skeleton. So, like, his tattoo becomes a reality. That skull on his neck becomes the side of his face for real because of the tiger. Oh my goodness. This is what's going to happen, guys. I love it. This is what's going to happen, guys. So, I will be back on in just a bit, guys. I'm going to take a quick break to get everything set up, and we're gonna delve into the dark city. Thank you guys so much for being part of the festivities. Thank you so much for being part of the Go Home NXT and the Go Home AEW for WrestleMania. They know WrestleMania is coming. Everybody knows WrestleMania is coming. Tomorrow is TakeOver. The day after that is Gritty Mania. So you're getting 4 pay-per-views back to back to back for the next couple days here. So I hope you guys are ready for that. I hope you're getting your snacks ready, your drinks ready. I'm going to be back online in just a few minutes, guys. I'm going to go offline so I can get everything set up and hopefully get quality options so people can actually watch my Twitch channel without having to be at 720p. I know that's very taxing on internet connections, and I know people are using their internet more now than probably normally, so I don't want to tug on your internet too much. So I'm going to go offline, be back in just a few moments, and we're going to go into the Dark City. We're going to try to find out what the heck's going on here, and we're going to try to raise a little bit of cashola for Resident Evil 3 remake, because I really want to get that game when it comes out, guys. Yeah. Yes. Murica problem, yeah. Lucky you, Tamezi. Lucky you. So, thank you guys so much, seriously. Thank you so much for being part of the festivities here. Thank you so much for being part of the AEW hangout, the NXT hangout. I think they both turned in a very, very good show. Just like I said, if it keeps trending the way it's trending for NXT, I think AEW might be walking out of the season with one of their own logos, you know? We shall see. With that said, I'll be right back online, guys. It's going to be a couple minutes, so get your drinks, get your snacks, get everything ready. Get your debit card ready, too, so we can get Resident Evil 3 paid off as well. And we will be back. That has been... Wait, what did I say it was going to be? How do I do the outro for Grapple Chat? And that was... the chat. Was that it? That was... And that was... the Graps. No, I like the chat better. And that was... the chat. What's up, Dudley?